Hey everybody, welcome back for some more of the council. Actually, the last chapter of the council. I forgot to fix my chat window. Oops, sorry. Sorry, I have a kitty cat on my lap. Hope you guys are doing well. My mic is acting up today, which is super fun. Had a little hiccup earlier where none of my alerts were working right. It's always fun when that happens. Hang on, I gotta fix this. It's making me crazy. This is very good material, I know. But my microphone likes to just like randomly raise itself on its own and it gets in the way. And it doesn't need to be that high, right, Indy? It doesn't. You guys can see Indy. She thinks it's her microphone. Right, baby? Everything in this house is yours. You're just letting me use it, right? Hi, Sergio. How you doing? And hi, Snake. And hi, Skater Todd. Hi, Naya. Hello, Denmark. How's everyone doing today? And more gore. How's it going, guys? You excited for this last chapter? I can't wait to see how freaking wild it's gonna get. I got my snack. I got my coffee. I am on a little bit of a time frame as far as I know. Unless my plans cancel tonight, which is always possible. It's always a thing that can happen. Can you stop, like, messing with my microphone, please? Kitty? Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm doing well. Little chilly, but I didn't feel like wearing a sweater today, so I was like, I'll just get my blanket out. I don't think if anything exciting is going on. I don't think so. I spent my whole morning cleaning, which is a thing that needed done, because I didn't really want to do it on my day off. Sunday I'm going to like a cool Twitch meetup, so I didn't want to spend my whole like morning cleaning and then be gone. I want to enjoy part of my day. What are your plans tonight? I'm supposed to be hanging out with one of my friends here, locally, but he hasn't texted me back yet, so we will see. We will see. He might have gotten busy or had something come up. Things always happen. People are busy. It's easy when you're unemployed like me to like just feel like, are we still hanging out? It's a little harder when you have a job and you work all day and then you come home and have to go do things. So I understand. I understand. I wish you'd sit over here, Andy. Would you come sit on this leg? So that people can see you. Yeah, come here. Come sit over here. You're so smart. You are so smart. You're such a good girl. I'm very proud of you. Such a good listener, this one. Now, just hold still, though. Are you gonna lay... Oh, you're very interested in the popcorn. You can't have any, but... Look at that face. Look at that face. You can smell it, but you can't eat any. Kettle corn, you can't have it. It's not for kitties. Hi, Tina! Oh yeah, you guys can actually see my tattoo for a change. I'm actually wearing short sleeves. Oop. Not for kitties. Watch this. Oh, oh, oh. I ate it. How's it going, Tina? Did you get a little break today? Let's do that again. That was funny. This is what I do all day with my cats. Is that good popcorn smell? Oh, a sweet girl. Oh, sweet girl. You guys excited for this last chapter? Tattoo wear. I have one on my arm right here. Boop. I have a triangle. Like, did you like, why did you eat that? She loves people food. She likes dairy and stuff, but she's not allowed to have it, really. You're only allowed to have cat dairy. Oh, thank you. I ate it. Hi, Kino, how you doing? Oh, nap-free grandma. Perfect. Perfect. Good timing. Yeah, I actually got started a little late. I didn't mean to get started this late, but I am terrible time management, so... Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna play this game during the whole stream today. Eventually, you're gonna get mad. She already took a swipe at me today because I was filming her and she did not want to be filmed. And she tried to swipe the phone right out of my hand. Right? Oh, thanks, love. Boop. Boop. I eat it. Oh, thanks, Tina. Oh, it's such a good girl. I'm really happy. The cats actually slept through the night last night. It means I didn't get woken up, and they're figuring out where they want to sleep. Because cats always get, like, little zones, and they move around between zones when they're trying to sleep at night and stuff. So Shorty's favorite spot is currently either under the bed or under the couch. And Indy's is usually on the corner of the bed, or probably on the chair, I would think. You like to sleep on the chair because I put your blanket on the chair. It's like a big red fuzzy blanket. Oh, the shirt, by the way, thank you. Yeah, I like it. It's got green in it, which always gets green screened out, which is kind of funny, or it just turns gray because it's like a weird light green. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Can I tell you how happy I am to have my cats here? I miss them so much. Didn't have that distraction going all day that I used to. Right? You hate it when I kiss you. She was following me around all day today. Just like yelling at me. I think she just wanted me to sit down so we could cuddle, but I was a little busy. I had to clean. And you were not having that. Matches her tattoo, kind of. Yeah, it does a little bit. I like triangles. I've got pants. No, that's not for you. You can sit right back down. This is a great distraction for you. Good. Good, good. Well, we're going to get through this last chapter today. I'm going to try not to drag it out too much, because I want to see what happens. And like I said, I, in theory, still have plans tonight, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Is there a good story behind the triangle tattoo? I was going through kind of a rough time a few years ago, and triangles have always been my favorite shape. And in geometry and architecture, like, a triangle is one of the strongest and most stable shapes. So I got a triangle tattoo to remind myself that I'm strong and I can get through anything. And I've actually met a lot of people who have triangle tattoos, and to everyone that means something kind of different. To some people, it means like, it's like a glyph symbol for fire, I think. I've met people with triangle tattoos that have lines through them in different directions. I forget what else people have told me that their triangle tattoos mean. Or, you know, some people have them jazzed up a little bit. But I just like the plain straight triangle. And even the next tattoo I get is going to be probably pretty basic as well, whenever that happens. And not like, I don't have anything against like big color tattoos, but I just like simple lines. And good job, Indy. Is this your stream now? I think it is. Thank you. Thanks for that. But I just like simple lines and stuff like that. And maybe I would find a design I wanted in color someday. But for now, just black simple lines is what I like. Is it going to be another shape? The triangle? No. Oh, my other tattoo? No. There's a really pretty bridge in Cleveland called the Detroit Superior Bridge. And they have these giant Art Deco sculptures on it called the Guardians of Traffic. And there's some of my favorite sculptures and artwork I've ever seen. So there's 8 different faces and 8 different means of transportation that each of these guardians has. Oh, yeah, you've heard this story a million times. You're so bored. And so I have to figure out which of the guardians I want to get tattooed on me. And then I have to figure out a good place for it. Your tattoos were simple before you added watercolor to them. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's actually a really cool look. That watercolor look on tattoos. I feel like you definitely need a special artist for that to pull that off, though. And I'm sure you have a good one. She wants to add to the conversation. She does. Indy, you're too young for tattoos. You're 7. You're a baby. You're my baby. Right? Yeah. Sorry about repeat. Never heard about it. Oh, no worries. Everyone always asks me. I've actually met a few people who are like, yeah, I don't care what your tattoo means. I'm like, oh, okay, just a lot of people ask, so. You're thinking of getting a triangle on the back of your neck? It's been a while since you really thought about it. See, like, I've always wanted tattoos in places where I could see them, because I always wanted my tattoos to be super meaningful to me, unless there was something specific about where it was placed. But I just, like, if it's really good artwork, which hopefully if you're getting a tattoo, it is a good artwork with you know, an artist you really like, you're gonna want to, at least for me, I definitely want to see it all the time. Oh, you have a rose tattoo. Nice. I don't think I knew about that one. Hi. I saw a really cool PBS documentary about like the oldest preserved body that was found on a mountain somewhere. And they found this guy who had been killed by somebody and left just like, and got encased in ice, and his body was preserved. It was like the oldest intact body they'd ever found, like these scientists. I forget which mountain it was on. I forget where it was too, but he had like hundreds of small tattoos all over his body, and they were trying to figure out what they represented and what they meant, because a lot of them were these simple tattoos that were just like, you know, 2 or 3 lines in a row, like next, like on stacked on top of each other, or different shapes and stuff like that. And what they figured out, what they think it is that it was used as a method of like healing. So it's like if you had, because they were always on like parts of the body where there would be like potential health problems. So he had like tattoos on his knee, and he had tattoos like where his kidney would be, and he had tattoos I think one on his hand and one on his foot or his ankle or something like that. So it's like really interesting that that was used as a form of medicine, which obviously didn't work, but as a form of medicine or healing, were these like these healing tattoos, which I thought was pretty cool. Just looked up the statues of transportation. Oh yeah, they're gorgeous. They're some of my all-time favorites, and they only exist in Cleveland, Ohio, and they have done like a really nice job preserving them, and they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And so obviously with that tattoo, I have to get it done in Cleveland and need a Cleveland artist to do it. Otherwise, I'll feel like I'm cheating. I want it to be very specific. But I'm still trying to, you know, it's going to be an expensive tattoo. I got to decide on the style and everything like that and where it's going to go. So I just haven't done it yet, but that's, I think, going to be the next one. They're very, very cool. They're very cool. You're just camped out here, aren't you? That's all right. Just don't get fur all over my shirt, please. All right. Let's get into the council. I feel like I've jabbered on long enough. You want to get a half sleeve on your right arm? I thought about that too, getting like a half sleeve or a full sleeve or something. Ugh. But I can't think of that many tattoos that I would want yet. If I did that too, I also love like those older Japanese art style tattoos as well. I'm gonna angle this back up because Indy's laying down now. I always like those, like of waves, and I don't know what that art style is called, but I think it's just beautiful. If I ever went for color tattoos, I'd probably go for something in that style, I would think. All right, let's pause this and let's get this game a-rolling. My windows where they're supposed to be. So when I first started the stream a little bit ago, all my alerts were messed up. And like all my old alerts were popping up and they were taking over the entire screen, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I had to stop the stream and fix it. I was having like mild panic attack. I was like, what is going on? But for some reason Streamlabs just like reset and was using my default one, which was really weird, which they were the old alerts that we were using, but I just didn't like that they were taking up the whole screen. It was really weird. Next tattoo is going to be It Is Well With My Soul. Oh, on your rib or somewhere. Not entirely sure. Nice. I think you'd get a simple one if you had a really strong meaning for it, like the triangle. Yeah. Like the triangle meant a lot to me, and I thought about it for a long time before I did it. I know people who have gotten like really impulsive tattoos where they've gotten something and it means nothing, which that's fine. If you just like covering your body in art, I'm never going to give anybody a hard time about a tattoo that they have. They got it for some reason, and that's fine. But, you know, I personally, it's going to be on my body forever. I would like to have it mean something. They don't have like a tattoo of like Tweety Bird on my neck or something like that. You know what I mean? Definitely don't want to make an impulsive choice on a tattoo. Welcome back, Naya. People's own choice, but you definitely agree. Yeah, absolutely. Like if you want a tattoo of Tweety Bird on your neck, totally fine. Go for it. You live your best life. For me, that's not a thing I would do. I want all of my tattoos to be meaningful, and maybe in 10 years it's not going to be meaningful anymore. And that's fine too. All right. My camera flip? No, it didn't. Okay. Goodness. Oh, Tina, thank you for that gifted sub to Naya. Wait, is that a resub? It is a resub. Thank you for that 2-month resub for Naya. I can't see all my alerts. There we go. All right. Into the mana. Starting off strong. Oh my god, do not go mad, lad. All right. So, yesterday we found out that Mortimer is our father. We found out we were a demon. We found out we shot Emily and Emma's still alive and she's batshit insane and she says she's our sister, which is gross because that means we've slept with our sister. And Emma also killed our mother. So we don't know. And then for Mortimer, we found out that our Sarah was not our real mother, that Sarah murdered some woman to steal Louis. So we didn't get to Sarah in time before Emma killed her. So we don't know what happened with that scenario. We never heard Sarah's side of the story. Also because, and that could have gone a couple ways. It said we didn't get to Sarah in time to save her. So that either means that I dicked around too long before I got over there to go save her, or because I accidentally saved Emma instead of Emily. Obviously, like, Emma was going to try and kill her, but I don't know if you could have intervened. I guess whenever I play this again, we'll find out. But so basically all sorts of crazy things happened. Yeah, it went even more off the rails. I'm trying to think if there's any other major things that are missing. We have a special spear, and I forget why we have it, but we have it. We picked the right one, as far as we know. And we still haven't found that book. It's supposed to be on the wharf somewhere. Oh, and also Von Wollner wants to kill us, which is kind of weird. He just thinks that we're in the way. Oh, and we learned that we got 2 skills from being a demon. We can now read people's thoughts, although we were told not to read the thoughts of other demons because they could hear us. And then we should, which is good advice considering Louis has a constant inner monologue. And then we also have another skill where we can possess bodies. And we spent a half hour on a very complicated puzzle with Piaggi. We took over Piaggi's body and wrote a note to the Pope to side with Mortimer instead of Gregory Holm. In the vote that's supposed to happen in this episode. So it went a little crazy. Went a little crazy yesterday. Or Emily was being pissed at us and pretended to be Emma. Also, it's also possible. I don't trust anything in this game. Oh, we saved Peru again. He said he was leaving, so I don't know if he's actually leaving or what. Sorry. You have dandruff, and I'm trying to get it off of you, my sweet kitty cat. Okay. Let's go. I like these little recaps. No game sound? Balls. Hold on. Oh, good. I can pause. Thank you. There is no game sound for whatever reason. I don't know why it's showing me that there is game sound and it's making me crazy. Jesus Lord. Where is my... God, this is so frustrating. All right, can you hear that? Can you hear that game audio? It's back? Okay, good. Jesus. In Denmark, thank you for that 1 bit. Thank you so much. You haven't had time to watch the VOD. Oh, you just remembered. Well, I kind of gave you a recap of what happened. You saw most of it, I think. Maybe a little loud. I feel like I'm maybe a little loud too. Okay. How's that? Is that better? If it's in all these. It's not. Oh my god. Right? Yeah, no, it's not there. Also, here's a fun thing in OBS is that you can't like delete audio sources once they're in there. So frustrating. So I have like this phantom desktop audio that apparently doesn't work, which I thought I deleted and got rid of, but no, that is not how that works. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to add that there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's try it with the game. How frustrating that is. I don't want to rebuild my whole graphics thing. God, what a pain in the ass. Alright.
Rather well. Never prepares for war if he has no chance of winning.
Hold on, that is too loud for sure. I can tell that's too loud.
Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference.
How's
I
that?
haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
If I'm asking you all these things, it's for your own good, you know. You are keeping up the good work.
That's the
I
train,
see.
let's go.
But I'm telling you, keep your guard up. Everyone is rather on edge right now.
Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match.
I still feel like
Trust
it's
yourselves.
really
It's
loud.
all already in there.
Is it though? Is it all in there? I don't think it is. I'm skeptical. Also, I don't have any books. Seems okay? Alright. If it's too loud, tell me, and I'll fix it. I love how simple their title screens are. I love,
Dear
like, that
friends,
style.
I'd like to thank you for your continued trust and confidence. I admit that during these past few days, there has been much upheaval. I understand you've all been affected.
Waldo's still kicking.
Nevertheless, the world doesn't stop turning, and we are in fact on the verge of reshaping the modern world.
That is what we are all here for, my lord.
Thank you for your enthusiasm, Monsieur Bonaparte. Now you all know what we have to do. I cannot warn you strongly enough. If one of Sir Gregory's guests asks to speak with you, remain on your guard.
You think?
It is highly likely that he will try to rally as many supporters to his cause as he can. Now, please, go and get some rest before the conference begins, which won't be long now. Louis,
Kind of
stay with me a moment, won't
As
you?
already most
I'll
of
be
the
needing your
supporters because of
services
us.
in a certain matter.
Yes, of course. What's the matter?
Louis, you are the only one here who I totally trust.
Don't.
It is very likely that Gregory will take possession of some of the members of our team. I shall keep them in check over the next few hours. However, I'll need you to... how can I say this? To persuade the members of Gregory's group.
What do you mean by that exactly?
You'll have free reign, my son. Persuade all of them. Use every possible means imaginable. But no physical violence. Let's be very, very clear about that. You must bring them all over to our side.
What if I can't?
One
And what if I
after the
fail?
other. I have faith in you, my son. Great faith.
I have a feeling
That
Emma's gonna give us
notwithstanding,
trouble.
Should any of them resist, we'll decide what to do afterwards. Now go, and come back and see me once you've finished.
I'll be off then.
I think they said the only way the vote can pass is if I have no books to read, is if it's a unanimous vote. I thought that's what they said in the beginning. I can't read this because I can't. I must have not found this page somewhere. It's real disappointing. I can't even reread any books. I'm only missing 5. Ugh. I mean 6 if you count this, but it's a bummer. All right, rip. Sorry, Louie. That sound. Is that the moon door? Hello?
So, go and take care of your mission, and come back and see me once you've accomplished it, Louis.
It has to be unanimous. That's what I thought. All right. Ugh. I got a lot of my, my action points back. I can use that. Probably should have waited to use it, but... Oops. So, Piaggi, Washington, Wolner, Godoy, and batshit crazy Emma. Alright, where is everyone? Bruce still here? Or did he leave? He said he was leaving, but... Yeah, it seems like he's actually gone. Okay. Don't need to persuade... But there was a body on the floor for a second. I don't have to persuade Napoleon because he's already on our side. Washington was on our side, but I sent him over to Holmes' cause. They didn't trust Mortimer. Let's save Emma for last. I have a bad feeling about that one. Alright, Godoy, here we go. You need to convince different people based on your choices. That's so cool. For them to be unanimous, we have to bring something greater higher than demons. I know this is gonna be tough. What do they consider more important than them? Cake? Yes, all the cake.
Duke Manuel.
De Richet? I am surprised you dare speak to me.
Come now, my Lord Duke.
I hope Sir Gregory will make you sorry for betraying him.
In politics, one must know how to play the ball on the bounce. This might be hard for you to believe, but things have changed.
What are you implying?
Hello. Wait. Hang on. What is he, who is this again? Godoy. I don't know anything about him. Alright, so I'm gonna try this.
I've simply found out more.
About what?
About the project. And also about the parties present. It was enough to convince me.
All right. What have you found then?
When you find out, you'll
Manipulation
hasten
is
to join
good.
us.
Right. Well, you have piqued my curiosity, De Richet. I have a funny feeling you're hiding something from me. Why exactly did you choose to follow Lord Mortimer?
Holmes couldn't care less about Spain.
You really shouldn't trust Holm. Look at him. He's
Oh.
playing at a lot of different tables.
All
and
this
it's
doesn't work.
clearly not his priority.
I think
That
I
is
fucked up.
ridiculous, really.
He's allied to England. Come on. You're not saying that Spain holds England in its heart, are you? You never stop fighting each other for control of the seas.
Monsieur de Richet, if I may offer you a word of advice, leave politics to those who do it professionally. Now, have we gone through all your arguments?
That's the first
No,
one I
really.
failed.
Is that all you have? Right. Let us save time and stop this charade, Louis. In all friendship, I must say, this conference has allowed you to learn from the very best, but you are going too fast in my opinion.
Damn it. No good. I haven't persuaded him. You ought to grant me one more minute.
That's enough, Louis. I have already stretched Sir Gregory's recommendations
Uh-oh.
by granting you these few minutes. Enough is enough. I bid you good luck. I bid you good evening.
I should have
and
seen
may
that
the best
coming.
man win.
Oh, that's the
Yes,
first one I
we shall see.
failed.
Well played, Louis. At this rate, Louisiana is likely to remain Spanish forever.
Wow. No, talk to me again. I was just kidding. Damn it. Well, this is not going so good. I should have read his mind. It was tough, though, because I didn't know anything about him. He still has another vulnerability or immunity that I haven't come across yet. Oops. Ooh. Sorry about it. What do I have? I need some more golden elixir. I'm gonna take one because this negative status effect is not gonna be very good for me. Yikes. Does that mean we're gonna kill him? That's my room. Alright, so what do we know about Piaggi? I like that it's not just straight, like, traits that work, traits that don't. Like, if you don't know what they are, you kind of have to, like, know a little bit about their background to figure out how to persuade them. We still haven't come across his immunity yet, so this is going to be a little dangerous. Let me try and guess what it could be. So, he's vulnerable to questioning. He's probably immune to... maybe occultism? Maybe occultism. What if I do really bad on everyone?
Your Eminence, would you have a moment?
I shouldn't really, Louis, as you can imagine.
Rest assured, I've come just as a friend.
No matter how I look at it, between my affection for you and the conference, I can't hide my disappointment that you're changing sides, Louis. With all due respect to Lord Mortimer, how could you follow him like this?
I understand your disappointment, Your Eminence, but I have good reason to.
It's got nothing to do with it, but... You didn't come and see me in my room a few hours ago, did you?
Does he remember anything?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've been speaking to Lord Mortimer in his study.
I must have dreamed it then. It seems so real.
Don't blame yourself, Your Eminence. We're all exhausted. I can assure you of that.
That's very kind of you, Louis. I don't know what's wrong with me at the moment, but I feel rather fragile.
Uh-oh.
Poor man seems terrified. It'd be a good idea if I reassured him a little before trying to get him to change sides.
Oh, what did you want from me exactly?
Oh, man. Let's read his mind.
It was so real. I don't understand it. Oh, Lord. Are you going to test me again?
So, questioning, right? Okay, yeah. So let's go with this.
Tell me, Your Eminence, do you know anything about symbols and dreams?
Come, Louis. The scriptural law rejects all divination through dreams. You ought to know that.
Of course, I wasn't suggesting that these visions were messages from God, Your Eminence. But it might be that when we rest, our mind imagines situations based on things that left an impression on it. Take your
gotta go.
dream,
All right,
for
sounds good,
example.
Tina.
What did it speak of?
I'm not sure that I can speak about it.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. There's no one else here but me.
Well, I was right here, in my room, and you came to see me. Then it all became confusing. I know that Mr. von Wallner was here too. No, it's not possible.
He was
What was he
definitely
doing?
there.
He tried to harm you.
Damn it. He does have memories of what happened. Your Eminence, you have no reason to worry, because I'm right here in front of you, in perfect health.
Yes. Yes, you are right.
You're probably just a little tired, overworked, that's all.
That's it. Just a bit tired. Anyway, thank you for listening. Please excuse me, Louis, if I've wasted your time.
We're not done
You came
yet.
to see me about the conference.
They'll have to
I
convince you to
imagine.
switch sides.
And here I go rambling on about I don't know what nonsense.
No need to apologize, Your Eminence. Think nothing of it.
What did you want to speak to me about?
Right. It's now or never to get him to change his mind.
I'm gonna do this again.
Dear Lord, don't abandon me. I am your humble servant. Show me the way.
Make him feel guilty? I'm so worried I'm gonna F this up. I don't know if he can be manipulated. Ooh.
I must admit that opposing you pains me, and it pains Lord Mortimer a great deal as well.
I can well imagine. You should know that I am not happy about it either.
He's an upright man who, like yourself, spends his time helping others and doing good around him. But you know that better than I do.
I owe him a lot, you know.
Your Eminence, if you feel you owe him something, let me tell you it's not too late to show it.
It's thanks to him that I took the Holy Orders. We met when I was very young, here, on this island. After our encounter, I had the firm conviction that my duty was to take the Holy Orders. To tell you the truth, I owe him everything.
Have you ever thanked him for it?
Never. You must find me ungrateful.
I would never dare, Your Eminence.
You came to persuade me to join him, didn't you?
I don't have that power, but I do sincerely believe that Lord Mortimer serves a righteous cause.
You are an angel who brings peace to the soul, my son.
Listen to your heart, Your Eminence.
You are right. To hell with all this political manipulation.
Yeah, right?
Yes, I must listen to my conscience.
Yes, listen to that little voice in your head. What does it
It's
say?
definitely not Louis'
Yes.
voice.
I will vote for William's project. I will follow you.
I'm sure it will mean a great deal to Lord Mortimer, Your Eminence.
Once again, thank you, my son. Please leave me now. I must pray.
Of course, Your Eminence.
Yay.
I'll be on my way now.
Nailed it. Alright, so now we gotta talk to Washington and Woolner. Then Emma. I mean, she might be easier to convince because... I don't know. Maybe she won't be. I guess we'll find out. Hello? Oh, there he is. Wait, do you have any consumables in your room? No. Hello.
Mr. President, I was looking for you.
Oh, no cutscene.
Well, and are you, would you believe it? What on earth are you up to now? You make me change my mind for the vote of the conference, and then you proceed to change sides yourself?
I had change of heart.
I do understand you being surprised. I'm sorry, but there have been new developments since then.
What are you talking about?
Sarah passed on her choice to me. Mortimer persuaded me in the end. You're the one who was right. Oh, let's appeal to him.
In fact, you were right. I've been thinking about it since our discussion, and I've been able to talk to the other guests.
You should have listened to me, you young fool.
You were absolutely right. Please accept my humblest apologies, sir.
All right, all right. I have my share of responsibility too. After all, I didn't have to listen to you.
Listen, I must apologize once again, but it's not too late.
Louis, listen. This is the last time you'll be dragging me into any such scheme.
That's what you think.
You realize you are playing with the destinies of nations. For goodness sake, grow up, young man.
Oh,
You're
my.
right, Mr. President. I cannot apologize enough. Please come back to us.
Of course I shall come back. But from now on, please keep me out of your shenanigans.
I
For
promise,
now.
Mr. President.
And try to stick with one opinion. At least until the vote.
You have my word.
Good. Now leave me, I have work to do.
Hi, Ports. It's a new schedule. I know it's super early. It's because I'm trying to go hang out with a friend tonight. But I wanted to finish the game. But I do want to start going earlier again. Oh my god, Indiana. So my cat is huge, right? And she's sitting on my lap. Please don't pull my coffee cup off. And she's like, she takes up my entire lap and she just stretched out and like, she is falling off of my lap now. And she's got one paw up on the desk. Just holding on. Just cuz. Just cuz. Yeah. Oh my god, you're so cute. So cute. Oh man. Because it's literally perfect. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Alright, now it's bath time. Alright, so we persuaded Washington. He was easy. We didn't have to trick him. We just had to be like, I'm a big dummy, and you were right. That wasn't too bad. Did I go the wrong way? I think I did. Yep, I did. Close up on Louis' coat. Boop, 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 boop. Ew. It is full-on bath time over here. Gross. Alright, Woolner's room I think is this one. Yep. He's gonna be tough to convince, so He is vulnerable to diversion and he's immune to occultism, which makes sense because he's like the the foremost expert on occultism. So he's not going to listen to any occultism shenanigans I'm going to say to him. So, but we did lose Godoy because I screwed up. And I think one time I almost failed a confrontation and it let me kind of like repick and reconvince. I think it's when we were talking to Napoleon in the dining room. It kind of let us like fix our oopsie. But on this one it didn't. It's okay. Yeah, I know there's people outside that's horrible and new and weird. But on this one it didn't let us fix my mistake. So you only get one shot at these ones. Are we recruiting for a cult? Kind of. We're trying to get people to choose sides here. And we're trying to convince everyone to come over to Mortimer's side now.
The chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from Von Wollner.
Where the hell is he? But what everyone doesn't know is that both sides trying to convince them are for the same cult, just with different outcomes. We're all demons. Okay, so Wollner's not here. That's interesting. Can't go in there. What's that? A book. Dangerous liaisons, huh? What's the point of getting books now? Is there like a new game plus? This novel, The Marquis de Merteuil and the Vicomte de Valmont, libertines and expert manipulators recount their great feats through letters. So point in manipulation. Can I equip it now? I don't think I can. No, you can only do it at the beginning. Washington is dumber than his teeth, thank God. Yeah, he is not too smart. You have trouble following the plot in games that you're playing, so this is obviously a nightmare trying to keep up. Basically, we came to this island looking for our mom and got wrapped up into some political espionage. But the espionage is being conducted by demons. Which we just found out in the last episode. It's getting a little buck wild. Alright, let's go talk to, Emily. Oh, you know what? Maybe Wollner was on the porch. Or not Emily. Emma. Intrigue. Hi, Dale. How you doing?
Emma?
Come in, Louis. What can I do for you?
Why does she have guards in here?
Soon upon us. I would have thought that...
You are absolutely right. I wanted to wait a bit before talking to you, but as you are here, I've been thinking about what we shall do once we get back. How to arrange the house, prepare the rooms for the children. Yes, I want 3, and the first one will be a boy. We shall call him Louis, like his father.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man, this just keeps getting worse. She's drifting deeper into madness.
Gotta help her, just too bad. She's got what she deserves. Let's be nice. Let's try and help.
Right. I can't exactly leave her like this.
We're
Let alone
friendly.
allow her to be manipulated for the sake of this cursed conference. Mortimer has to help her.
Emily,
Please excuse me,
you're
madam.
weird.
Just remembered. I've got something to do.
Come back quickly, my love.
I'll see you later, madam. I must warn Mortimer that she can't go on like this. I'm sure he can help her.
Yeah. Interesting. So we're not even going to try and manipulate her. Let's go back to Wollner's room and see if he's on the porch. I didn't think about that. Or maybe he's down on the docks, but he doesn't know that I have the spear that he needs to get that book. I don't know if he knows where the book is. Obviously nobody else found the catacombs where the spear was. We're the only ones that found that, us and our mom. Our fake mom. Oh my god, I think I took the super long way around. I for sure did. Oh boy. It's okay. Louis's got to get his steps in for his, you know, his Golden Order Fitness Challenge. Where is he? Is he gonna be dead on the porch? How high up is the book? It needs a spear. They just gotta spear it out of a... It's in that giant library. You have to throw a spear at it to get the book to come down. Duh. Volner, are you dead? No. Oh, let's see. I guess I could see if he went down to the crypt. Whose room is this? I could see him doing that. He's not in here. Or he might just be somewhere else randomly in the house, too. Oh, Volner. And also we need to speak to Mortimer about helping Emma. Also, for anybody who didn't see yesterday, we found out that Emma thinks she's our sister and she is also a demon. Which is bad enough, but then that means we also slept with our sister. Why, hello.
What can I do for you, sir?
Might as well try and manipulate this guy.
At your service, day and night, sir.
For the last item. Oh.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few
Or
items.
what? Yeah.
Of course, sir.
If
What
it's
would you
true,
require?
means we slept with our sister. Which is real icky.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only
That's a big dang
allows
yikes,
access
yeah.
to them in cases of emergency.
Oh, hello. Are they immune to etiquette? Or, I don't think the servants are immune to anything. Erudition, manipulation, logic, questioning. They're vulnerable to a lot. Etiquette is one I haven't tried. Science is one I haven't tried. I'll try etiquette.
What? That's the last straw. Lord Mortimer himself asked
You're
me to take the seat.
vulnerable to
join him.
everything.
I accepted out of kindness.
My shirt's stripping
the
you
voyage
out?
was undertaken in conditions that I prefer not to speak about. And then at long last I arrive and you refuse me a simple flask of Carmelite water?
No, sir. I...
Your name.
Louis
Tell
such
me
a
your name.
dick.
Here, sir, your Carmelite water. Please accept my sincerest apologies. If sir requires anything else whatsoever, sir has only to ask.
Okay. Louis being a jerk again. Figure might as well go get this last item while we can. Walner's hiding in the shadows. Okay, so he's not here. Let's check the rest of the house and see if he's over by the... what is it? The dining room that opens up to the ocean.
I need to talk to Von Volner.
Oh. Oh.
Blasted. Holm is with him.
Gentlemen.
Louis! I'm sorry, but we're
His
waiting
natural
for Duke
charisma.
Manuel. If you wouldn't mind leaving us, I should think you already have enough to do as it is.
Very well. I didn't mean to disturb you. Just my luck. He'll only talk to the Duke. Right. We'll have to fix that.
Nope, you were a douche and didn't give me what I wanted the first time. Louis is so mean to the servants. He's so mean to them. I feel like he's just throwing his weight around.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and
I wonder if
night.
this guy can help us.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps sir would like to know something else?
No. Do the people who made fun of Mass Effect Andromeda ever see this game? Because, wow, I don't think so. But it's like a good kind of bonkers, you know? There's so many ways it could go. Because I don't know how many other people in chat have played it, but I know Sergio has. And, like, he was saying that, like, this part of the game was totally different for him because of different choices that he made. Who would I... Let's go talk to Mortimer. So if he'll only talk to Holm, and we have to fix that. Let's go talk to Mortimer. Andromeda had better combat. I am so glad there's not actually combat in this, because that would be so awful. The character's so floaty when he walks. You get used to it, though. But it's a little weird. And like I said, thank God there's not actual combat. It's kind of like a mystery puzzle game with a little bit of like action elements. You know, it's like almost like a point and click, but you get to move around. It's like 3D. I guess point and clicks can be whatever, but not gonna stop you from liking it. I would never do that. Oh, I didn't think you were. Didn't think you were. I consider this, there's like bad kind of Bananas games, and then there's good kind of Bananas games, and this is, I think, a good one. I think it's pretty enjoyable for how weird it is. Some of the main events are the same, but many things change. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The hard thinking face is back.
So, go and take care of your mission, and come back and see me once you've accomplished
so that's not
it.
what I was supposed to do. Fine. Also, Waldo is the coolest bird I've ever met. And I'm really glad we didn't kill him. Hello? Stairs. Alright, so let's go into Wolner's room, maybe? Go in here? No. Go in his room. Maybe there's something we can find in here. Maybe we just needed to trigger that. You like watching it, but don't think you'd finish it yourself. The puzzles are tough. There's a couple puzzles that took me a long time. And I think that I would have either spent skills just to get through them, or I would have looked up the solutions, personally. If I were playing it not on stream.
What a mess. Looks like Volnor was interrupted.
Oh yes, I did say thank you for the biddies, Denmark. But you were gone. The puzzles are super complicated. Wish there was more of the weird communication instead. Oh, I love... So it reminds me, like, the confrontations remind me of a little bit of the back talk that you do in Life is Strange Before the Storm, when you're playing as Chloe. I think you only play as Chloe, if I remember right. But it reminds me of that. Like, the confrontations remind me of that, but a little more complex, which is a thing I actually really like the confrontations, and they're timed. A lot of the other stuff isn't timed, so I could sit here and just ramble on through this, but
Looks a lot like straw.
the confrontations are timed, so it's cool. You hate the puzzles, just enjoy the thinking faces. Well, at least you're getting something out of it.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
So do I need to go find that? Can't think.
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before.
Oh, maybe you need to
around
go get the
Loch
book?
of Al-Azif.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I need to go get the book. I think there's anything else I can really interact with in here. I mean, I could probably get him away from home if I, like, set the house on fire or something. That might work. Yeah, I'm gonna go try and go to the docks. I don't know if it'll let me. Oh, thanks, Tina. From the beyond. And thank you, Denmark, for passing along the message. Alright, back downstairs. Front door is over here. I mean, I have everything I need to go get the book. I can go outside. Oh. I wonder if our mother's dead body is still out there. So the book is hidden here someplace. Which, for whatever reason, we didn't get it. Hang on, before I click on anything. Her body is gone, and I find that real weird. Who moved it? Maybe it was us. Maybe we just threw her in the ocean. Alright, let's start here.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Where'd you plant them, Louie? God.
What is... Yes! Yes! At
This is
last,
the
I found it.
worst
How is
hiding
he?
spot.
Well, you gotta admit, you did give us a run for our money. Huh?
Oh no.
Page has been torn out.
Emma. We have the Al-Azif. Okay. Oh, we can, whoa, we can read it? Yeah. Cool. That, it gives you like a skill point and everything. Oh, so we got the expert trait. All of your skills are increased by 1 point. That's awesome. And then you can have them increased again by actually reading it. Yeah, it's a lot of skill points. After the hand puzzle to the old dude. Oh, you never did this. Oh, how interesting, Sergio. I was just trying to think of what we can do to like distract Wolner, and it's like if we tell him we have the book, maybe we could get him away from home. Friendly, this is the other one we got. You decided to help Emma for whatever reason. A skill point in etiquette. You succeeded in preventing Von Wolner from poisoning you. Was there anything else? I didn't get a -1, I don't think. I kind of wish these just popped down in order so they'd be a little easier to sort out which ones were new. I don't know what we actually used the spear for. I don't know what the point of the spear was at this point.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
A+ observations.
Nothing special.
Nothing special, he says. Oh? A coin. Can't look in the mailbox anymore. Okay, we looked at that. Let's go check down the other side of the pier. Ooh.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Push it in the water. Chuck it in the ocean.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
That's crazy. Emma. Oh boy. Of course the page has been torn out. It was never going to be that easy. Of course. Of course. Because the only people, like, the only person I can think that saw it was her or her mom, but our mom's dead and her body is missing. And they didn't have the option to open that chest in that scene. There's nothing there. Oh, can we still look? Maybe we can take our mom's food that she left behind. No. Unless Louis is gonna be a snob about it. Let's do that so I can pick this up.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Hate the way he says that. I don't know why, it creeps me out. I heard a ding. What's the ding? What was the ding? Louis. Where it is? It's like right here. There it is. The coin? Oh, it was a coin. Let me just look at this one more time. Oh, I'm so annoyed I can't equip this right now. Oh, I guess at the beginning of the next chapter I can. Good. Now we have books to read. I need more books. See if anything new came up over here. I don't think so. There was like a honey over there, but I must have grabbed it last time. I don't think there was anything over here. Oop. Cool. Back inside. Still a dumbass, but improved. I know. He's gotten better. He's gotten more useful. I love that view as soon as you walk in. That's very cool. Alright, so... I feel like we could just wave the book around in front of Walter and be like, look what I found.
He'll only see Godoy. But what on earth does he want from him?
Godoy? Are you sure that's who you meant? Are you sure? I think that's a bug. That'd be funny. Alright, can we sneak in the other way? Oh, I feel like Emma is the obvious choice of who would have stolen that page.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Yes. A book? Yes. And a golden elixir, what's the book? Hunting book. Oh. For hunting wabbits? Reference book for all hunting enthusiasts. A skill point in vigilance. Alright, I'll take it. Why not? Can't go that way. Alright, so we can't go to the conference room. Can't go back to the dining room. Doesn't matter because Louis hates food and watching people eat it, apparently. Did you buy Sekiro yet? No, I haven't. I'm on a games budget right now, so I'm kind of waiting. I still have so many games. Like, before we even get to Sekiro, I still have like 12 games I want to play, which is crazy. I watched a little gameplay today just from some streams on Twitch when I was getting ready. And it looks really hard. But it seems like the combat's really fast and that's pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I need to go get Godoy because he said that he would only see Godoy. Maybe that was my clue. Oh shit, maybe I need to possess Godoy. Hang on. I think that's what I need to do. Hello, friend.
Yes, monsieur. Is there something you wanted to add?
Concentrate. Yeah. I need you to listen carefully to what I have to say, Godoy.
I am all ears.
Louis, push. I need you to do me a little favor. It's working, that's it, Louis. Get in his head.
Oh, dear. What is happening to me? I do not feel very well.
I need your help, sir. Get in his head.
Oh, and Louis out.
Perfect.
Oh no.
I'm sure I'll know how to take full advantage of your vessel, now that I am Manuel.
He's so excited. No inside him jokes this time. I know, right? I'm so glad. Is that including all the dumb ones I threw too? Yes, it is including. Yeah, it's including those ones.
Duke Manuel, here you are at last.
Sir Gregory, Mr. von Volner.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I'll leave you with Johann a while. I still have a few things to settle. I shan't be long.
See you later, Sir Gregory.
Oh, Godoy. Come over here. I'm warming myself up.
Oh,
I had the misfortune
there's no
to step
fire
outside and I'm frozen solid.
What were you doing outside? What?
I wonder what he was doing outside.
Looking for the
Mr.
book,
von
you
Volner,
idiot.
I wanted to speak to you. I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse.
Oh.
I'm all ears.
Now, we don't have much time, so here it is. You will vote for Mortimer.
What a strange idea, Godoy. You are being ridiculous. Tell me now, why would I do that?
Oh, beans. Home lied to us. He only serves his own. Hold on. Diversion. Okay. What was it? Wait. Diversion. What was it? Occultism? Yeah. Okay. Let's read his thoughts.
Damn traitor is about to drop us.
Holmes playing with Louisiana even though it doesn't belong to him. Holmes lied to us. He only serves his own needs. Holmes is on his own without any power. Holmes has nothing to risk. I'm gonna go with conviction.
Sir Gregory has been taking us for a ride right from the start. When it comes to this operation, he isn't championing the interests of our respective nations. All he cares about is beating Lord Mortimer at his own game.
Oh, come, Manuel. Where are you getting this from?
Name me even one decision by Sir Gregory that was in favor of Prussia.
My God, man. I didn't know you were so...
I don't know if I did
excessive.
good.
You don't want to answer?
I will. Just let me think.
You're pinned down. You will only get mere crumbs out of Poland. It will go to Russia. And I hope you're ready for a global war because I doubt France will agree to our coalition.
True. Said like that. I don't know.
I'm not criticizing, I'm in the same boat as you. Spade will docilely
Oh,
follow
good.
home without getting anything in return.
You are wasting your time, Duke Manuel. You know nothing about me, and your attempts to manipulate me have no effect.
Except
you behave as though we were close.
they will.
Yet ever since you arrived, you've only been interested in your own little self.
Don't say that, Johan. We may not be friends, but we are allies.
Is that so?
Ooh.
And what do you know about me, exactly?
You loved Elizabeth. Oh, wait.
If he knew I was Gregory's son,
What?
he wouldn't try it on like this.
Other?
About you? Next to nothing. Except that you happen to be Sir Gregory Holmes' son, right?
What? What do you mean? But,
Now I'm starting to be of interest to you, no?
I've never spoken to anyone about that.
Quite surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, Resident
You
Evil
see,
2 is going to be after
I'm
this
full
one.
of surprises. In
And thank you,
short,
Anonymous Cheer, for those
whether he's
bits.
your father or not makes no real difference.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay
me.
attention so I don't screw up.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Johan. Don't make me laugh. He has never thought of you as his son.
He's so
I'd
intense.
wager that you'd always hoped he would one day, even though he treated you like a master treats a useful slave.
Ooh.
He is at best a mentor. Stop me if I'm wrong.
Huh. But, tell me, why do you want to follow Mortimer?
Reading
All of
minds
a
is
sudden,
useful. It is.
Mortimer is planning something. We don't know everything. He must have something up his sleeve to be so confident.
Ah, really?
Mm.
And what do you think that might be?
Okay, there's a diversion one there, right? I just always like to double check so I don't do something stupid. Have you seen the trailer for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2? I have, actually. I am so pumped. I don't pre-order a lot of games. Once they have some more details and actual, like, gameplay trailers and stuff, I will be pre-ordering it, and we're for sure going to play it on release day, because I loved Bloodlines 1. It was great. And hi, Urban. How you doing? I'm very excited. I don't know if anybody else loved Bloodlines 1 as much as I did, but I thought it was really fun. Actually, my first playthrough is on my YouTube channel if anybody is interested in watching it. It was a lot of fun, and it's kind of like a Wacky Bananas action game in the way that this is kind of a Wacky Bananas puzzle game. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. And that's another game I want to replay. I just haven't had time to do. It's so hard to, like, play a game a second time. I don't crank through games the way a lot of streamers do. I like to take my time. So it's hard to, like, go back and revisit a game when, maybe because I play slower, I don't have as much time to replay stuff as I would like to. I think the only game I've played on stream twice has been the Mass Effect Trilogy. I think that's maybe the only game I've replayed on stream. I think that's the only one. Because we did, like, my first playthrough ever was on stream, and then I wanted to do a Darkest Timeline playthrough of Mass Effect and just do all the bad things, and it was horrible, but it was really fun to do. It's a great game to revisit. You really like my playthrough? You're noticing a pattern. You play a lot of games I'd watch but don't want to play. See, there you go. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, and they're long games to replay. Like, redoing Mass Effect took forever. Although it went faster than the first time because I remembered things. But other than that, I don't think I've ever replayed anything on stream, actually. Tried to play Rogue. I can't. I know, right? It's hard. It's hard. You want to do a Mass Effect 2 Insanity run? Yeah, I would actually really like to do, like, an Insanity run of the trilogy at some point. And then I would actually want to play through Dragon Age on the hardest difficulty. I will say, though, Dragon Age 2 on normal is really tough at the end. And I don't know if I level my characters bad or what, but getting through those last couple fights and leading up to the last boss fight in Dragon Age 2 was incredibly hard. It's wildly unbalanced. The end of that game is really, really hard. And then Dragon Age Inquisition, if you turn on it can get really difficult if you turn on all of the what are they? Those optional, I forget what they're called, those optional challenges where, like, the enemies level with you and the bears are really hard. I forget what they're called. Trials, I think? So if you turn on all the trials, that makes the game really, really hard too. Which Dragon Age would you like to replay? I'd love to do all of them on stream again, but man, that's going to be a long time. And I'm kind of like hesitant to do it because it's going to be a really long playthrough. Maybe if we played some, like, if we did like a day or two of indie games in between them, or like a day in between, it'd be really, that's a long haul. Because my first playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition was like 117 hours. It was a lot. And I think it was like 100 hours of Dragon Age Origins too, just because I like to do as much as I can. I actually found my stream through the Bloodlines playthrough. Oh, nice, thank you. Yeah, Bloodlines was really fun, and I'm super excited. And well, now that they've announced Bloodlines 2, I think that a lot of people are going to be playing the first Bloodlines again. So, you know, I mean, that's a good one that we could repeat, and especially you get a whole different playthrough based on the type of vampire you pick. So, I mean, that's like a kind of like a fresh playthrough almost too, especially if you go, oh my God, what is the one where you hear whispers the whole time? Is it Nosferatu? Especially if you do like that kind of playthrough, it's like a completely different experience, which is great. You got Alfredo to play through Dragon Age so far. She's done Origins, and it took ages. Yeah, Origins is great, but man, it is long. You like my playthrough of Vampire. Yeah, that was a really cool game. The aesthetic was cool. The combat started to get a little repetitive and weird. Or that's what it was, Machiavellian, that's right. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, that was, I didn't play that, but I kind of want to now, having played it once as something else. But yeah, Vampire was really good, but it was just kind of, it started to get a little repetitive toward the end, and I really hated that there wasn't a fast travel system, because at some point I'm just like running through the same areas, and I was like, I don't want to fight all these enemies again. Vampire, didn't that come out a few months ago? It came out last year, actually. It's been on sale recently, at least in the States. It's been on sale, like on Steam and stuff. It might be on sale right now, actually. The Steam Spring Sale and the GOG Spring Sale are all, they have lots of cool stuff. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know which platform you use. I always push Humble Bundle because I'm a partner, but whatever platform you choose, Steam, GOG, or whatever, or Humble Bundle, there is Bloodlines 1 is on sale for $5 right now. So if you guys are curious and you want to check out Bloodlines, now that they've announced Bloodlines 2, you can pick it up for $5 right now. And I highly recommend it. It's super fun if you haven't played it and if you don't own it. Don't know if you'd want to play it yourself, but it's cool to watch someone else play. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed that at least. Like, it was a good game. It was a good game. Overall, I liked it, but there are a lot of little things I thought that they could have done better. I like the art style. I like the combat. It starts to get really tricky. I like how dynamic everything can be, and like how you... Urban, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the pre-hands. I liked how many different ways you could go with the characters in Vampire. I don't know how you say it. But just toward the end, I was just like, okay, like, just give me a fast travel. I need to get to the other side of the map to do this thing. Like, just give me... Please, God, just give me a fast travel so I don't have to walk the entire way. But that game could have greatly benefited from a fast travel, especially toward the end. But like I said, overall, I enjoyed the game a lot. Origins is only long if you do everything. You finish the main story on PS3 in 35 hours. Really? And the DLC took 20 to 30 minutes, give or take. Oh, yeah, Awakening, that DLC is like a whole game on its own. And I'm a person that likes to try and do everything, so my playthroughs are always really long. But those games are really wonderful. Gamer you mentioned loves the combat, though. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, there's a, skip the deep road, skip the fade. Yeah, whenever I play it again, I am going to skip the fade. That part sucks. Skipping the fade is going to be, like, at least a half-hour time saver in gameplay. It might even be more like an hour from what I remember. But skipping the fade was, like, super tough. Going through the fade part is super tough. It's a really, like, obnoxious puzzle. For Dragon Age 2, you think 40 hours, Inquisition 75 hours. I couldn't imagine doing Inquisition in less than, like... I couldn't imagine doing it in less than 75 hours, because it was, I mean, that's a huge game. Like, I'm replaying it in my free time right now, just to, like, see a separate timeline of how I played the first time. And, there's all these areas I totally forgot about in the game, which is crazy. Awakening took you like 30 hours if you skip all the side stuff. Yeah, Awakening's really long. It's good, though. It's really good. Okay, distracted. Let's get back to it. We're in the middle of trying to convince Wolner. So we need diversion, and we need to avoid occultism. All right, so Let's go diversion.
All of this is just a show. He has contacted all those we represent.
What do you mean?
And I also get points
Everything
back.
is already decided in higher spheres. William Frederick, the King of Spain, the Pope, William Pitt.
I don't understand.
Lord Mortimer has invited those who work in the wings of power to take a hand in swaying the decisions of those who actually hold it. Everything is already played out. He has already won.
But how is this possible?
We've all underestimated him.
He's fooled us.
It's a lie.
We're done for.
Look, it all hinges on the next few hours, Johann.
Look, I hear everything you're saying, but there is no chance that Mortimer can make us all change sides. That is why Sir Gregory can but win. You understand?
Think again. It's already too late.
There's only you left. I'm leaving home. Richer has persuaded all of them to join. Okay, let's listen to what he has to say.
I'm getting a bad feeling.
That's it? There's only you left. Let's go with that. Because if I say that, you know, Louis has persuaded everyone, he's gonna go try and kill Louis. So I'm gonna say there's only you left.
Now, you're the last one left. Your loyalty toward Gregory is honorable, but no longer makes any sense. If you don't change your mind, you'll be venturing into dangerous waters for no valid reason.
Unless it's to win.
Yes, but at what price? Think of all those who will be hostile toward you afterwards. Just think about it rationally a minute. Prussia has nothing directly at stake, so why put your position or your life in the balance?
I hear you. Honestly, betraying Gregory is... well, it's unthinkable. Unless I simply don't have any choice.
Yes, he's finally cracked.
Thank you.
It's funny that we're using Godoy to convince him, because Godoy is the only one I didn't convince.
Between allies. I did what I could. Now, it's up to you. As for me, I'll vote for Mortimer. Good luck to you.
Good luck.
Except he's not going to. Wonder if Godoy is going to convince himself remembering this conversation. Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Is he just asleep?
See you later, my Lord Duke. Have a nice rest.
That he was gonna like pat him on the head or get him a blanket or something. Have a nice rest. All right. Interesting. The camera likes to pull one of these moves when I don't touch anything. Sweet. All right, so let's make out your report to Lord Mortimer. Let's not make out with Lord Mortimer, okay? Phrasing. Game. Good boy. Sweet dreams, creepy old dude. Yeah, hopefully nobody poisons him. I would like him to vote in our favor. Should I go try and check? Let me see if I can check on Emma again. Oh wait, did I like go completely the wrong way for that? Yeah, let's go see if I can talk to her again. I don't think I can, but... So I'm gonna try one more time before we go see Mortimer. You already did worse with your sister, so why not your father? I think he's already in pretty deep. We don't need to make it worse. Okay. So we can't go see Emma. Okay, let's go up to Mortimer. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go. Oh no, my popcorn. Oh my god. Alright, Dad, we did it. Kind of.
Louis, there you are. Well, tell me, how did it go?
I did my best.
Whom did you manage to persuade?
Father, before we start, I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh.
Do you really think this is the right time to ask?
No.
Yes. It might give you the impression that I'm forcing you, but...
I'm listening.
It's about Emma. Help her, please.
What do you mean?
She's in a bad way, Father. She's your daughter. We need to get her off the island as soon as possible. Her state of health concerns me greatly.
We're not going to mention that
she needs to be cared for.
we slept
She's
with her?
losing her mind.
I mean...
You are aware that she's Sir Gregory's guest, not mine. I'm not the only one who decides these things.
I'm sure you could persuade him.
All right, I'll have a word with him.
Oh, God,
now,
she is our
tell me
sister.
who you've managed to bring over to us.
Oh, gross. Oh, gross. She is her sister. He didn't even, like, deny it. When did CK have popcorn? I made it before the stream. I needed a snack because I ate a little bit ago and wasn't hungry enough to make anything, but I knew I'd be hungry. Need something to munch on. Okay, Washington was the easiest.
President Washington is going to side with you after all.
Ah, I was sure that was all a misunderstanding. Very good.
It wasn't a misunderstanding. Louis told him to vote with Holm. We did that.
You can count on Cardinal Piaggi.
Ah, perfect. I had a feeling old Giuseppe would be able to follow me.
And Wolner. Where's my mouse?
You can count on Mr. von Volner.
Really? Well, I must admit, I'm
didn't
stunned
get
at your
Godoy,
success
though.
there. I truly believed he would never betray Gregory. Listen, Louis. Congratulations for what you've just accomplished. It's not perfect, but it's still quite a feat.
But not enough, given that the vote must be approved unanimously. We're going to lose.
Don't worry. I couldn't have been any more persuasive myself.
I don't believe
You've done
that
the
for a
hardest part.
second.
I'll take over now. Don't worry. Assemble everyone in the conference room. Meet me there and let's get it over with.
Oh. We're going now? Oh my.
My friends, here we are at last.
Sabotage
gathered
Sir Holmes'
together
project.
to close this conference. I would first of all like to thank you all for making the time to be here and lend your services. Gregory, I believe I may speak for both of us when I say that we are honored by your presence here.
You are perfectly right to do so, William. Thank you for putting your faith in us and for coming here to participate in this conference. Thank you for helping us to make the best decisions. And I especially want to thank you, William, for perfectly hosting us at your home during these past several days.
I'm not sure all the guests would agree to that. In any case, Holmes doesn't seem to be himself.
Duchess Hillsborough will also not be voting.
He seems out of
the poor
breath.
woman has suffered a lot of upheaval lately. As she was feeling quite poorly, she apologizes, but she preferred to return to the continent.
Okay.
Duchess? I hope it's nothing serious.
No,
Don't worry,
you know.
Mr. President.
Just
I
slept
had
with her
someone
brother.
escort her. The Duchess simply needs rest, and now she is in good hands.
I must say, Sir Gregory, you are beset by bad luck.
Indeed. One would think that I am hounded by ill fortune.
Good. I think we can begin. You will vote in turn on the question that interests us today. Are you for or against the transfer of ownership of Louisiana from Spain to France? Monsieur de Richet?
4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I love these camera movements. This is great. This is gorgeous. This is good. This is good design right here. Look at his face decaying bad. He's falling apart. Okay, so we need to vote for.
I vote for.
Duke Manuel?
Against.
But disciple.
Your Eminence?
For.
But
Gregory, please. Monsieur Napoleon?
For.
Mr. von Volner?
For.
what?
Gregory, please refrain from interrupting the...
Gregory.
You know the rules, brother. President Washington?
For.
The votes are now cast. So you were not won over by my project. That hurts.
I warned you. You didn't want to listen to me.
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
It will still
What's
come to
happening?
pass.
Traitor! What have you done? You are obliged to respect your word. That is the rule.
The
Oh,
time
man, he's
of
having a hard time.
conferences is over, dear brother. Let us abandon all this charade.
You don't have the right. What have you done to
The
me?
tea. I knew it.
What have I done? Nothing, Gregory. You did it yourself. A word of advice. In the future, that is, if you have one, don't drink someone else's cup of tea without checking what's in it.
I knew it.
What happened?
Sir Gregory, what's the matter? William, what have you done?
Not now.
You just Jedi mind tricked all of them.
You are mad, William. Father will punish you for this.
He will probably try, unless I get to him first.
Oh, what?
Cannot die.
No, you cannot die. You are, however, losing all sense of reason.
Oh,
as well
he's
as
corrupting
all
his
your
mind.
special abilities.
What did I drink?
Can't you guess? There are but few things that can have such an effect on such as we. You would know that if you ever ventured even a little way off of Father's beaten track.
Revenge?
Oh, no, my dear Gregory. You will not be taking any revenge. You will die stupidly, alone, enclosed in that rather withered body.
Amber.
After several centuries of near absolute power, here you find yourself on your hands and knees, hoping in vain that someone is going to help you. Tell me, what does that feel like?
He's getting a little power trip out of this. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for home.
Cannot leave.
Mortimer kind of like
You cannot project yourself
took it a little too
elsewhere.
far here.
You cannot even contact Father. Go ahead. Try. But you are my brother. So I ask you to remember that all this is your own fault. And I want you to understand I get absolutely no pleasure out of it. Well, very little.
Oh, bullshit, Mortimer.
Swine!
A new order is born today, brother. Enough of Father's hegemony. After all these years of servitude, I can finally stand up and oppose it. You chose to serve him, whatever his excesses. Now it's up to you to face the consequences of that choice.
Oh, man.
Matt, I am stronger than you.
Oh, what? Yeah, he took it a little too far there. Would you miss your getting a drink? Well, as I suspected, Mortimer poisoned Gregory, which I figured out as soon as he took a drink of Mortimer's tea, and the first thing Mortimer said was, "Oh, brother, you are so predictable," and I was like, well. But yeah, we didn't convince Godoy, so we didn't totally get everyone to vote for Mortimer's plan, but I don't know how this is gonna go now. Wonder how much the story can diverge with other choices. Yeah, I wonder how it goes, like, if you just side with Holm the whole time. You shouldn't have gone easy on the coke, jeez. Alright, so we succeeded in convincing the guests to follow Lord Mortimer's plan, or we tried. Convinced Johann von Wallner, convinced Piaggi, convinced Washington. Noticed that von Wallner was just coming from outside. I found the Al Azif and took it. We failed to convince Godoy. We failed to convince Hillsborough. Instead, they removed her from the conference. And we did not swing the decision in favor of Sir Holm. Or I guess I tried to convince the guests to follow Mortimer's plan. We didn't succeed in that either, technically. Yay, we can equip books now. Four points. I didn't do that good though. Alright, so let's do This needs 4 points. What do we have in the way of books? Manipulation. I think this has one in manipulation. Yeah. Vigilance. So I can get 2 there. So I put everything into manipulation. I'll be 1 point away from getting maxed out on this. Or I could put them into psychology. I think the only person psychology worked on was Emma/Emily. And the servants, but I don't think we're going to be talking to the servants much more. I feel like occultism is going to become important. Let's go psychology anyhow, so we can have another maxed out skill. I changed my mind. Okay, now what?
What? But...
Everyone's frozen.
What on earth is happening? Am I dreaming or...
Louis, it's me, Gregory. Listen, we don't have much time.
But where are we?
Louis, I brought us here. You must act swiftly. I can't hold out for long. William has poisoned me. He must have used the blood of a former demon. I am no longer able to enter the body of someone else. The poison is gnawing away at me from the inside. I'm going to die, Louis.
But where are we?
In the ether. What you see is not real. It's only a mental projection created by my spirit. I'm occupying William's spirit at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to keep it up forever. Join me, Louis. Otherwise, all will be lost.
Yes. Yes, I'll join you.
Find a way. Hurry.
I must find them quickly.
Oh man, okay. Alright, let's get the Al-Azif. Let's get a point in manipulation and a point in vigilance. That's very good. Boop. Actually, we got a new trait too. Demon psychology might be good though. Yeah, I think it might be. I didn't, I wasn't paying attention. Can I level up the demon skills? He also supported Mortimer like you, but regretted it after what he does to Holm. Yeah, he was kind of a total dick to Holm. He did not need to be. What was the thing we got? Voted, oh, Disciple. A skill point in politics for voting for Mortimer's project. He is kind of, well, he is a little power hungry.
Beneath your compassion, we take refuge, O Mother of God.
Ooh, treats. Okay.
I deserve a great destiny, and I will let nothing, nor no one, stand in the way of my dream.
Okay.
History will remember me, and the sacrifices I made.
I sense that something is happening, but I could no longer move.
He's the most aware.
Dear God, if I lose the war against France, I will be doomed.
Alright, so we gotta find Holm. Then he was occupying the spirit of William? No, not there. Oh, we can't leave. It's in this room someplace. Maybe he hid his spirit in an apple or something, maybe? But no. Oh. The big old painting here. Oh my god. Is that her mom?
But there must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah.
Hello.
Think, damn it. Think.
Sarah? Is that you?
Louis? Louis, can you hear me? I'm here, Louis. Can you see me?
Of
So
course,
dark.
but I don't understand.
Oh, merciful heaven. You can see me.
Yes,
Louis, I don't know what's happening, but you must help me.
Look, just calm down.
I can't see you, Louis.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, I can't see you. The caves are deserted. I can't leave, Louis. Help me.
You died.
Died? No! What are you talking about?
Surprise.
Look, I am right here.
Do we know what works on our mom? No. This is gonna be fun. Let's go logic.
And as you are my sister, it's
I forgot about
possible
that.
demons don't completely disappear after their physical bodies die.
But how is that possible, damn it? I'm stuck here.
I don't know. I'm only guessing. Only your physical body is dead. Apparently your spirit is kept here.
I daren't try understand. Am I condemned?
Look, neither of us know anything about this situation, really.
Help me, Louis. You are the first one, the only one to see me, to speak to me. Without you, I'll never get out of here. Don't leave me like this, I beg you.
Phone calls and flowers work on your mom. Let's see. I'm a prisoner too. Too bad for her. Yeah, telling a hysterical person to calm down is not gonna work, but here we go.
Listen, you have to stay positive. Seeing as I've entered the ether, I must be able to leave it. If it's possible for me, then it's possible for you.
Do you really think so?
Rational and open, remember?
Yes, right. You are right. There must be a solution. But how come you can move around?
I'm not dead.
I don't
I'm not dead.
I think there are many things that you don't understand.
It doesn't matter. I trust you. You are going to help me, aren't you?
I must be getting on. I can't stay much longer.
Louis, I beseech you. Promise.
Pretend you're gonna help
me.
her? No, let's help her. Let's not be an ass.
Of course I'm going to help you, Mother.
I don't know if I can follow
Thank
through on
you,
that, but I'm gonna
Louis.
try.
I trust you. Thank you.
Why would I lie to her? As far as we know, she didn't actually do anything bad to us.
There must be a way. Rational and open, Sarah. Think, damn it.
Because we only have Mortimer's word that she killed our real mom. That's all we know. We don't really have a reason to, not help her. Looking around to see if there's anything I can do here. Can't go there.
But there must be a way.
This way.
Rational and open, Sarah.
Why does she keep saying that? Rational and open. I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I keep like flashing back to the dream sequence in
There must be a way. Rational.
the original Life is Strange. Specifically the part where oh, what's his name? The guy that likes Max is like you have to sneak past him and he's just like, let's go ape, and like that's all I can hear right now. What's his name? Oh, I can't think of it. Warren, yeah, when Warren's saying that over and over again. And I kept getting caught in that area and having to do it over and over again. And I was just like, oh my god, can you stop? I don't want to hear that anymore. It was very creepy. Hi. Hi, little bean. Did you want to come up on my lap? Maybe? Come on. Come up here. Come on. Come up. Yep. Come on up. Come up. Oh, come on. Don't give me the half jump and then nothing. Come on. Dingus. Hey. Hey, you. Come here. You got this. Come on. Yep. Come on. Up. Up. Good girl. She needs a little reassurance sometimes. You stink. How was your nap? How was your all-day nap? There she is. How was your nap? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You just want all the face pets. Oh my god, you're so noisy. Alright. He's gonna be honkered down on my lap, so. Where are you going? Sit down. Sit down. Hi, kitty. This is Shorty. It's a black kitty cat. She has, like, random little pieces of white fur. She'll have just, like... No, you can't have popcorn. You wouldn't like it. Just, like, random single pieces of white fur all through her. But she's basically all black. And she's named after Short Round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which is why Indy is named Indy. So I have Indy and Short Round. Yeah. You lay down? Good girl. I had both kitties on my lap today. It's creepy, but you meant the dream part in Life is Strange. Oh, yeah, that whole part is, like, really weird. They make everyone, like, the worst versions of themselves in that dream part. Like, it just... I'm trying not to spoil anything, but just everybody in it is, like, ugh. You've only seen parts of it played super creepy. Oh, it's totally worth checking out, Dale. It might be on sale, too, if you have any interest in playing it. I think I saw it on sale somewhere. You can get the whole season for, like, $5, I think. How big are your kitties? Don't know if they're giant or tiny. Like, Shorty's not that big size-wise, but she's really dense. Because Shorty's 15 pounds, but she's got a tiny head. And Indy's, like, a normal size. Well, no, Indy's, like, big. She's 16 pounds. She's big. Hi. Yeah. Shorty has this, like, superpower of turning completely into dead weight when you try and pick her up. She just goes completely limp, and she gets so much heavier. But she's squirming around when you try and pick her up. She feels like a normal cat, but she has a magic power of latching onto floors and things when you're trying to pick her up. Spill cat food on your legs? They're overly affectionate of you today. Well, I think it's because I just moved them into the new apartment, and they kind of adjusted a little bit from yesterday, right? Because they actually slept all night, as far as I know. I think you did. But they didn't wake me up, which is good. Yeah, it's a really fantastic game. I highly recommend it. Alright, let's go through the painting. There's also a part in Persona 5 where you're jumping around through paintings, too. This is also a very good game. But a 100-hour journey. But very worth it if you have the time.
Nothing seems real.
Hi, Speedy. Oh, boy.
You're nothing but a coward.
Oh.
What a bunch of amateurs you are. Please, keep calm.
What on earth is going on here?
How long has this game been?
Don't understand a thing.
Longer than I expected. Each episode is about 5 hours, which is longer than I expected.
Help me! Be quick!
Yes. Not a minute to lose.
You said he was in the body of William. I thought. Press right-click to reorganize the characters depending on their affinities? What? Oh, God. They want company then? Yeah, they do. They do. They're being cute today. Yeah, it is pretty long for an episodic game, like, which has been pleasantly surprising. Like, you know, when you play Telltale games, those are like an hour and a half to 2 hours per episode. But these have been consistently 4 to 5 hours per episode, which is pretty good. I think they did release it episodically, but I don't think it was stretched out as far as, like, Telltale does their stuff, or, well, former Telltale, or like how Don't Nod does their stuff. But it is a lot longer than I expected, which is great. Totally worth it. Because when it first came out, you know, I'm thinking it's going to be shorter like a Telltale game, and then, you know, you're like, man, I think it was $30 or $35. It might have been $40. It was either $30 or $40 when it came out, and I was like, that seems really steep for, like, an episodic game from, like, a company I hadn't really heard of before. And so I waited, and I saw, like, just like a preview clip of it on IGN or something, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, this actually looks pretty cool. So wait, there's...
I need to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, let's analyze the situation. I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do.
Completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay. So this one's Emily?
I have to protect my sister. Help me, Louis.
Oh. Oh my god, so I'm literally dragging them. So then let's go talk to... Pretty sure this is Emma.
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
Okay. Okay. It's assuming we don't move ourselves. Went a little liberal with the eyeshadow lady. She's very dramatic. Very dramatic. Sure, some top-notch genius like Hawking could have done a lot with the puzzles, for example. I can't think of any other famous scientist, dude. Or dudess. This is so wonky looking, you love it, right? Aren't you totally falling in love with it? It's great. Alright, let's talk to... So Walner will want to be next to what's her name? Elizabeth. All the names are like so similar. He's gonna want to be next to her because they were lovers. I would think our mom would want to be next to us.
Stay with me, Louis. We must take Alazif back from him.
I think she needs to be next to us. This is so weird.
My father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in time?
So he needs to be by Walner. What does William say? Oh, this is William, not Walner.
He wants to isolate me again.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Oh. So we have that at least. I think you want to be over here. Let's talk to Walner. Oh, I can't talk to Walner.
I won't let him attack his brother.
Oh. Who have I not spoken with?
God damn it. I don't understand a thing. I'm doomed.
It's got some charming jank. Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. First episode, you admit you thought it might be a terrible, boring playthrough, but it's really grown on you. It's so weird. Like, it's got, like, this weird charm to it that I don't fully understand, but I'm enjoying it. Because then it throws puzzles like this at you, and you're like, what is happening? We've done nothing like this the entire game.
One thing is for sure. My mother and Volnor have the same objective. To find that book. They're following the same trail and must be close to each other.
Okay, so they need to be by each other. So weird.
I need to keep an eye on them. Emma is completely lost. She needs to be close to her sister. As for Emily, well, she no longer trusts anyone. Apart from me, that is. I have to stay by her side.
Okay.
I can count on my father and my son to defend me. Yes. But will they make it in
Oh, he needs to
time?
be by Walner.
That's not really Elizabeth. It's another demon who wants to protect home from Mortimer. On a symbolic level, he should be placed between the two of them.
Okay, so then next to Walner, that, and then Mortimer. Nailed it! Are these are there Sherlock Holmes games? Yeah. There are. Oh, and they're not as weird but equally wonderful. Oh. I like that I don't have to, like, submit this. It's just like, hey, you did it. That's nice.
Louis, it's worked. But don't waste any time.
Yes, I'm coming.
At least as soon as I found the exit.
You mean the painting that we've been jumping through this entire time, Louis? Hi, kitty. Looking to see if there's any consumables since I just used a bunch of points, but I don't think so. Too bad that servant isn't here for me to yell at to get me things. Oh my god, I can't get over how mean Louis was to the servants. He's awful. Puzzles can be super weird and vary greatly in difficulty. Interesting. Who the hell am I? Oh, this is Emma/Emily's room. Where would the other ones sleep? You know? Where are they doing their makeup every day? Oh. Hello. Which one are you?
Emily?
Louis? Louis! Who on earth is... Louis, where are you?
I think this is
see you.
Emily because her voice is a little
She
deeper.
Can't see me?
Louis, are you dead too?
Oh,
It's
and she's dead,
complicated.
so
I thought
yeah.
Emma
Hi.
killed you.
Oh, yes, that's right. She still doesn't know everything I found out.
Emma's gone mad. Apologize for getting them mixed up. I kind of want to do that one. Bears no importance here. That's the right one to use because I think psychology is her jam. Questioning and logic. I do feel the need to apologize. I'm actually just gonna apologize.
I feel responsible for what happened to you, Emily. I made a mistake.
I've been thinking it over. No one forced her, Louis. She would have ended up doing it in another place, another time, but she still would have done it. But I thought, how is it that you are here? Can you move around?
Explain to her about the demons in the ether? Yeah, sure.
I'm going to have to be a bit blunt here, Emily. You'll have to excuse me, but it's quite
Little
baffling.
Emily Blunt?
Mortimer and Holm are
It's an actor
angels,
joke.
spirits who can change bodies.
What?
They're demons,
Louis, are you feeling all right?
and I am one too.
Louis, you don't seem very well at all.
How is one of them a
Because
demon and
William
the other
Mortimer
one
is my
isn't?
father, and he's yours too. Yours and Emma's. He's bestowed certain powers on me, like how to read a human mind, and even how to control it. Look, I know it's a lot to take in. Are you alright?
Yes. Actually, no. How do you expect me to feel? It would be easier if you told me you'd simply lost your mind, or even that I've lost my mind, which would at least make some sense. If only something inside me didn't vibrate at the sound of your words.
I'm not making it up, Emily. You've got to believe me.
And where are we then?
In the ether, I think. Think of it as a psychic dimension.
Oh, well, that explains it then. Do you have
Yes,
any more
a
bedtime
psychic
stories
dimension.
like that?
Well, you are dead.
Yes, of course I am. I should have known. Ask a stupid question.
Yes, I know, Emily. It's hard to believe, but even if it seems insane, I assure you that it's all true.
We are dead, and we're talking in the ether.
Well, not exactly. You see, I'm not dead.
What? But if you are here without being dead, then there must be a way out. Help me, Louis. I am begging you, help me.
Oh boy. I can't promise anything. Let's help her. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to, like... I don't know what he's gonna say about reassuring her. I want to help her. Because she's not the sister that tried to murder us, so... Also not the sister who killed our mom. This guy dresses exactly the same as... Oh, it's the Call of Cthulhu Protag. Really? That's so funny. I love that a French company calls themselves Frogware. Oh, I didn't even put that together. That's really funny. Does conviction work on her? I don't think it matters. I want to help her.
I'll do everything I can to find a solution.
We will.
You promise?
Yes, trust me. I must go.
Wait, don't leave me. For pity's sake, Louis.
But I must if I'm to find a solution. Be brave, Emily.
Yes, I understand. I trust you.
I'll be back for you, I promise.
Louis, help.
Aw,
Don't
she
leave
sounds so
me.
scared.
Louis,
I mean, I get it.
Louis, come back.
I'm right here. But she can't see me.
My
Those-
own sister. I should have left her to die when the Tsarina caught her. I really am so stupid. It was obvious that she would
Jeez.
betray me one day. That bitch.
Whoa. Let's not go nuts. Let's not go full Emma. Alright, through the painting, I guess. It was, eventful. Looks like Louis' style is 1 century ahead of his time. And Emily's too. Yeah, exactly.
I must be quick.
In, Elizabeth, too.
I'm losing my sense of Louis?
Is this?
Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, that's
yes, I'm here.
Home.
Pick up the thread of my thoughts, Louis. Of my memories. Make haste.
I thought he was gonna say pick up the phone. I was like, those aren't invented yet. Stop at home. And I'm sure we would have run into Peru had Peru died. Alright, so we need to probably listen for... Reconstruct the sequence of memories of Sir Holm? I don't know this guy. This is... okay, this is reminding me of another game right now. I think it's kind of reminding me of the Fate a little bit, but like, more linear than that.
Who arrives at the same time as Emily?
Yeah, that's people in the hallway. It's fine. Get used to that. They're really freaked out because they're not used to hearing people in the hallway, because my mom has a house, so you don't really hear people outside the door very often. My cats are, it's okay. It's okay. They're freaked out by hearing sounds of other people that aren't in the house, which I totally, ugh, I got screwed up, which I totally understand. It's all new. Drink your tea. Okay, so he's talking about...
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together.
Oh god, they are related. That's so creepy. Okay. Oh, we can do this for free. Let's do it.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
Okay. Ignore. Alright, so we have more to look at. Reminds you of Alice in Wonderland, the book, and Alice in Wonderland Madness Returns, the creepy game version. Oh, I've seen somebody play through that. Not the whole thing, but I love that. The art style is really cool. Ew.
Cherry on the cake.
Cherry on cake, yes please. Oh, I didn't buy a sheet cake this week. Remember I was gonna eat a cake? I had to buy a cake.
And the cherry on the cake is
Now I want a cherry cake.
tea. He knew I would drink it.
Actually, I want cheesecake with cherries on it.
Myself.
I didn't listen at all because I was thinking about cake. Damn it.
Is I drank his cursed tea. He knew I would drink it. The rascal knows me better than I do myself.
Oh, okay, so that's gonna be one of the last ones.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon.
Ew,
Holmes
cherries,
survived
ew
it.
typing.
Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
I love cherries. Somebody's skulking around here. One of the cats. You can hear their little bell.
He allowed me to bring Emily back
The
again.
gun in this one?
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference.
Ooh, or
to
chocolate
find
cake,
her
yeah.
sister, whereas Emma hadn't even disappeared yet. The poor wretch was shot as her sister was setting foot on the island. I should have understood that earlier.
But she survived because her Kevlar boobs saved her.
My first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
Okay, cool. I'm glad that these have all been free little deductions. Oh my god, there's so many.
I must speak to you.
God, I'm so hungry for cake right now. I'm so mad at myself. Thinking about cake. I was eating cake and drinking tea. Damn it, Dale. Let's listen to the whole thing.
So much effort, so much wasted time. From Charles Martel to the wars of religion, I simply did not consider Protestantism to be a real threat, and that was my greatest mistake. My faith in Father and the Catholic Church that he administered made me blind. I can see that now. I lost France through 100 years of war.
Ooh, these are all free.
Analysis is correct, but there's no link to what interests me here.
So is this one not relevant? Is there another one over here? Yeah. Hi, Hippo. How you doing? Get cake. Ugh, I want cake. I'm not gonna leave the stream to go get cake.
It was a trap right from the start. At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring the Hillsborough sisters here. He knew it. He knew it. He already knew they were his daughters.
Previous conference? That's when Mortimer started putting his plan into
It's
action.
the ruby red
That's how this
slippers
whole
there.
thing began.
Hmm. So is this the first memory? Listen to all of our options before we pick one.
I recalled Sparta.
Some naked dudes.
I recalled Sparta. Of my exchanges back then with my brother. I did everything in my power to avoid the Peloponnesian War, but he wouldn't listen. He always wanted more. Father wasn't gentle with William back then.
Maybe this is the first
shutting
one?
him in the body of Pericles for 8 years, and reducing Athens and its cursed democracy to its knees.
Hmm.
One of Holmes'
Analyze.
distant memories and one of his brothers. With an ego like his, he's undoubtedly talking about Mortimer. Could there be a link here? No, at the time they weren't enemies like they are today.
You ate cake the following day. Oh my god, I didn't get any cake. Wait, what? Are you sick, Hippo? You've been better? I hope you're alright. Putting phone on charge and maybe getting cake. Oh my god, everyone's getting cake. Not fair. We were talking about this last week. I should have remembered. I didn't go grocery shopping today. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Or I might push it to Sunday. I don't know.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
These memories are getting weird.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holm. If she was still here, he'd still be alive. This memory is important without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh
It
no.
took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Hmm. You're gonna eat cake today, actually? Oh my god, everyone's got cake. I feel so left out. You have no idea what's happening right now. So we are listening to all these memories of Holmes, and we have to put them in order.
He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children. And Louis is
That's
only
true.
trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
Is it a giant chicken foot? Jeez.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer has been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
Okay. This is over by, I think this is Mortimer's coffin. Yeah.
He feeds Louis.
There's so many to look at.
Children are gathered together? Yes? I recall Sparta.
You know cake, but you have some spicy noodles. Ooh, that sounds good too. I could go for like good ramen or something. We look at this? Yeah, we looked at that one, and Louis basically said that one didn't matter.
Be quick!
Shut up, Holm. You're lucky I'm helping you. God, there's so many.
Charles Francois. What an adventure. It was so easy for me to sell your title of Marquis de Maintenon to Françoise d'Aubigné and to sail for the Caribbean islands. One of my greatest successes.
Please don't require me to have knowledge of world history.
With a mistress under my orders. And I was able to impose my law over the seas of the triangular trade.
Anyhow, I should try to concentrate on his voice.
Is this not relevant?
He's talking about Charles-François d'Angennes and Françoise d'Aubigné. They were contemporaries of Louis XIV. This has nothing to do with what brought home
Okay,
here.
so it's only what brought home here.
I had to look somewhere else.
This is another pointless one. Good. You should get cake and beer and play Grizz later. Oh my god, that'd be so fun. Bum, 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 bum. This way?
Dear Countess Dunolstein. Dear Countess Dunolstein, what a pity you disappointed me. Managed to swindle Lafayette for the damage he did to the Western monarchy.
None of these seem
so
relevant.
full of remorse once it was done. I don't really regret making you steal the necklace and end up in a convent.
Jesus.
I heard about this story. The Countess was apparently an acquaintance of Sir Gregory, but this has nothing to do with what's happening at the manor. I can put that one to the side.
No juicy, gossipy stories? Louis, I'm really disappointed. Okay, so it seems like all those were like not necessary. We listen to that one. Is that all of them? Maybe that was all of them. Do. There was one over this way that I think is the first one.
Allowed me to bring Emily back.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
So there's one before that. So not these inner ones. Those inner ones aren't anything. This one wasn't.
So much effort. So much work.
Might have been this one.
It was a trap right from the start.
Because I think this is the one where he's talking about the previous conference they had. A stream with wine would be fun. Oh my god. Can't wait to see you play it. Oh, what, Grizz? Grizz looks amazing. I'm so excited. Person who invents alcohol cheer on Twitch will make tens of dollars. They will. That'd be great. Let's listen to this.
Previous conference?
Or sending pizza through
when
bits.
Mortimer started putting his plan into action. That's how this whole thing began.
Okay, so I think this is it.
At the previous conference 3 years ago, I'm sure he already knew I would bring
This is
the
the first event that brought home here. Oh yeah, I'm on the right track.
Alright, first memory found. Now we need to go back this way.
France. So much effort. So I can't hold out.
Hold on, Holm.
He allowed me to bring.
Don't make it weird.
It's about my first vision on the island, the day of my arrival. This could be the beginning of the story, yet Holmes is talking about bringing Emily back again. So there must have been something before this.
He allowed me to bring Emily back again to this conference. Supposedly to find.
I'm on the right track here.
Alright, second memory. Got it. Good. So now... I think it's something over here. You beat this game last weekend to be ready for the stream. Oh, perfect. Pizza for streamers is a thing already, though. Seems weird to you. I love pizza. Like, how is the pizza thing a thing?
As I drank his cursed tea.
Okay, so that's one of the last ones. That's not it. Oh my god, I want a cake so bad right now. I'm so angry.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily? And
I think this might be it.
Who arrives at the same time as Emily? Louis de Richet, his son. He brings his 4 children together, and even then I didn't react.
This is about my arrival, as well as Emily's. There must be an earlier memory that talks about my sisters.
And coincidentally, who arrives at the same time as Emily?
I'm getting closer to him.
Okay, so that is the third. Anything over here?
To me.
That's where we came in. Okay, so everything's over here. Like, I don't remember being that far from everything, so we did that. This is about drinking the tea. I wonder how many there is. I feel like it's maybe 5.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea.
So maybe that one. And then a couple of these.
France, so much effort, so much wasted time.
Not that one. Maybe this one?
I recall Sparta.
One of Holmes' distant memories and one of his brothers. With an ego like his, he's undoubtedly talking about Mortimer. Could there be a link here? No, at the time they weren't enemies like they are today.
Okay, so not this. Hello? Oh, I think this might be it.
And when Elizabeth disappeared, No, it's not possible. I couldn't have missed that. Not me. He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word.
Elizabeth's presence was crucial for Holmes. If she was still here, he'd still be alive.
I think this is
It
it.
was important without a shadow of a doubt. It took place after my arrival with Emily and Cardinal Biaggi, but well before I found out the truth about my nature.
Yeah, I think this is it.
He cut me off from our father, and I didn't say a word. And when
more.
Elizabeth disappeared,
One more. Got it. Sweet. I don't know if it's this one or if it's the T one. It's one of these two.
He feeds Louis, and I can... He feeds Louis, and I continue to see nothing. He stuffed his poor son with an occult knowledge that we usually take months to give to our children, and Louis is only trying his best to get by. He doesn't realize he's being led to the slaughter.
So Holmes seems certain that Mortimer's been using me, but I get the impression that he's only had this vision recently. It's one of the last ones he had.
I mean, this is the one?
He stuffed his poor son with an
We'll find
occult
out.
knowledge that we usually take
end here.
months to give to our children.
Hey! And then is it the T one?
I recall Sparta.
Oh my god, people were sending pizza to the Halo devs? That's crazy. It seems like a good thing at first. Like, oh cool, all this free pizza, and then it goes on for weeks and you're like, no more free pizza, please. A person can only eat so much pizza. I think it's this one. Getting happy music, which is weird.
The blood that Mortimer used is deadly poison for a demon. Holmes won't survive it. Oh, it's over for him. He's finished.
It's not very optimistic.
And the cherry on the cake is I drank his cursed tea. He trapped me. He poisoned me to stop me from
did
being
it.
able to leave this body.
Ooh, I like
All
that.
communication with father. He brought his children here. How could I not have seen it earlier?
And that made me feel accomplished.
Absorb me. A traitor! No one can stop him now. Hurry, Louis. I absolutely must see you before it's too late.
We're gonna hop through this painting?
Managed to follow my thoughts. Come to me, quickly.
And he's gone. Emancipated. Just like a big boy. Skill level down, psychology? What? Why? Why? Hey, buddy. Oh no, we are getting dumber. We've peaked.
Hurry! He's coming.
What's happening?
I can sense him. He's here.
Oh man.
He's trying to get inside me, Louis. William has completely lost his
We're
mind.
not getting inside
He's
people.
getting ready to pull
It's a
out
really
all the
weird way to
stops.
say it.
He's going to
devour my mind, Louis. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Louis,
Oh,
you are
shit.
here. I sense your presence.
What? But he can't even see me.
Congratulations, my son. You have succeeded in joining us.
Okay.
Louis, don't let him draw you in there. You are signing your death warrant if you decide to follow him. I won't be there to protect you.
It's over, my son. We have won. A new order can be born.
Louis, I'm so weak.
Sorry, this is really
I
awkward.
can feel him entering. I can no longer keep him
Phrasing,
out.
guys. Phrasing.
He's
Oh.
coming.
Mortimer's here.
He's here.
I can. Can you see him?
He's here. He's coming closer to you.
Where? Louis. I don't want to just disappear. He's inside my mind. I can feel him crushing
Ew.
me.
Look at that. Ew.
He's just in front of you.
I'm so sorry, brother. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. You made your choice, and you have lost.
I was wrong about him from the very beginning.
Oh,
He's
man.
mad. He must be stopped. You can still do something, Louis.
Can't do much.
Get away with all this so
This
easily.
game's getting real
I
weird.
implore you.
What? I don't like that these are our options. Why can't we just, like, stop Mortimer and be like, hey, stop being a dick to your brother. I neither believe in him nor Mortimer. I don't think Mortimer should be allowed to do this. Pull an audible here.
Look at yourself, Uncle. You're just as bad as he is. Despite being centuries old, and despite all the wisdom you should have acquired, I don't believe in you, nor do I believe in him. You can count on me to do my utmost so that neither of you will succeed in your plans.
Louis, it's over for me. It's up to you now to protect our family. Find your sister, Louis.
I guess
She'll
he's
know
just
what to do.
dying no
What do
matter
you
what.
say? Find her.
Oh, man. Oh.
It's over, brother. Don't fight it.
So he just dies no matter what?
Punished for this.
Perhaps, but you won't be there to see it, will you?
What? Oh, he Kali Ma'd him.
You will be
He's eating his soul. Oh, bud. Oh, yeah, we did not get people's spirits out of this place yet. Who? What? Hang on. Mind jail. I love the name of that chapter. I restored order among the guests. I met Sarah de Richet's spirit, reconstructed the sequence of memories of Sir Gregory Holm. I met Emily Hillsborough's spirit. I escaped from the ether. I chose to serve only the humans. So I kind of backed out of everything I said I was going to do. And Louis just stands there. He's just watching. He's like, I don't know, man. That's weird. I could have met Ashael's spirit? I don't know who the fuck that is. That's not a person we have met. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, we didn't level up. Damn. And I'm back to not being able to read any books. I'm only missing 2. Met who now? I don't even know who that was. Just let me read part of this, damn it. Or let me reread the Al-Azif or whatever. Was it? Yeah, let me reread the Al-Azif. And also, I can't look at my traits. I lost... Okay, I can't level this. I lost psychology points or whatever. Oh, I used no consumable during a quest at some point. So I got a skill point in etiquette for not turning into a drunk idiot. I don't know if we got any others. What's this one? Oh, we didn't do this one yet. Weird, that one looks different. Alright. Hey, there it is, sober. You got anything else? Insane. Or what?
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms.
Did you
They're
now?
resting. Don't worry.
So we need to
Gregory?
find Emma.
We won, Louis. It's over.
Did we
He's
though?
dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
Jesus Christ.
But I didn't see you use the Holy Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't
Be
you guess
fancy.
how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see, I have been in dear Lord Mortimer's physical body for longer than my brother has been in Sir Gregory Holmes. Therefore, I am an ancient, Louis.
Interesting. He decided it was too weird for him to get involved, didn't want to interfere with the brotherly love. You have no clue who Ashenel is either, you missed that. Yeah, I don't even know where we would have looked. I don't care how he did it. Why would you kill your brother?
He was your brother. Why did you kill him? He never meant you any
I'm not
harm.
killing my sister even though she's nuts.
I am exhausted. Let's talk about this later.
No.
No. Tell me why now.
You
I
tell
wanna
him, Louis.
understand.
Stubborn as a mule. After centuries of trying to convince him, I assure you I had no other option than to do away with him. He would never have allowed me to depose our father. In the past, he had already opposed me, and sometimes very violently. He seemed to you like a man of peace, because you did not represent any danger to him. But I can assure you, he was not. With anything to do with our father, he would be merciless. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room. Join me there when you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
It's been pretty
No doubt about
social.
it. This family is rotten to the marrow. I did right not to trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emma will be able to help me.
Ruh-roh. What if she starts blabbing about how you slept together? Shit got weird. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're trying to help her. Okay, so hang on. So I'm wondering if that name Ashael or whatever the name was, I wonder if that was like our mother or something. And we could have met her spirit there. So we got a trait called Insane. Here we go. Use of logic skill costs 3 extra effort points? Because we read the Al-Azif? What? Oh. So you get all those skill points, but then they bone you on logic. Interesting. Thanks for the heads up, game. Oh. Oh. So that may not be totally worth it, depending on how you've leveled. Interesting. Or maybe the spirit inside Elizabeth? That's true. That could have been that person too. The dining room, Louis meets the endgame boss. Food. Hates food. With a vengeance. Alright. Join Lady Hillsborough in her room to ask her for help, but I thought they sent her away. I'm kind of glad I didn't kill her now. Kind of glad. Let's go look around. He said he sent everyone to their room, so probably nobody's out. That's your guess? The Burb as the final boss. It was Waldo all along. That's her room. Kind of want to go check on everyone else. It may not let me. No, yeah, it's not going to let me. All right. I'm not running all the way around to see that I can't do any quests involving the other guests, so let's just go in Emily's room.
Well, I hope
Bony levels like Louis boned his sister? Yes.
Emma,
there was a body there.
Louis, your timing is perfect.
I'm not so sure. Home is dead.
Killed by Mortimer?
How did you know?
How'd you know that?
Holm. He warned me that it was probably going to happen.
Looks like she's better.
Louis, I have brought Emily back from the ether.
I beg your pardon?
It was the last thing Holm did, as if to give us a chance of making it through.
Is she
He
in the
guided
body of
me
the
step by
servant?
step just before he disappeared. Unfortunately, I could only bring her back in the body of a servant.
Couldn't you find someone better? God, Louis, you are a dick. No, wait, so does that mean you can bring Sarah back?
Then, could you bring Sarah back?
I'm sorry, Louis, but I'm afraid Sarah is condemned to stay in the ether forever.
But-
If I understand rightly, she has never been able to prove her worth. As if her talents were diminished somehow.
I think you're just
I don't
holding a
want to rush
grudge.
you, but time is short. We are in great danger. When Holmes sensed his death was imminent, he warned me that we would be next.
It was to be expected.
But why attack us?
Conviction, questioning doesn't work on her. I don't think logic is a good option because it cost me 3 more points. Let's go with psychology.
Good God! I know what he's thinking. He's obsessed with Cronus and Zeus.
That's true, but what's the connection?
He thinks he's both. Now one, now the other.
What do you mean?
Looking at the statue in the Great Hall, it's easy to imagine him as Zeus. And by doing away with his brother, he's about to start a war of the gods. I'll bet he's planning to attack his father, Emma. And besides that, he also thinks he's Cronus, devouring his children to ensure that none of his sons will turn against him.
In mythology, Kronos doesn't attack his daughters, if I remember rightly.
Are
Not
you
the
serious?
point, Emma.
Do you really want to take that chance?
No, I was just saying. You can count on us. You wouldn't know how to defeat an ancient, child-eating, all-powerful demon, would you?
Well, believe it or not, he gave me the answer himself. We're gonna need the blood from a demon older than him. And it just so happens that I have the Holy Lance. It touched the blood of Christ.
What's the connection? You're not trying to say that Christ is...
I'll have to ask you to trust me on this one. Once this is over,
There's only one
we'll
way to
have
find
a few
out.
bones to pick, but for the time being...
All right, we'll follow you.
Good. Let's go then.
Oh my god, this is assuming I picked the right lance. I think we did, but...
Are you sure you're ready? You're all right?
Yes, I feel a lot better. It's all a bit strange.
Sister, I believe we're ready for the end game.
What? Is that really her? Go back in there. Where the hell are they? We're just here. Is outside? No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sure, he has a holy lance, but it's tainted. Only one way to find out. I mean, it's as good as any other lead we have. How did they get out of that room so quickly? Go and confront Mortimer in the dining room. Holy moly. Can we talk to anybody else? Probably not. Alright. Go to the showdown. Watch now, they give Louis a gun and they're like, yeah, you've got to shoot Mortimer to death. Great. Wait, this, need to go this way. Oh, hello.
Louis,
friends.
there you are. Look, she's better.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis?
There's a lot of general weirdness. Oh. Let me go look
No,
for more
not yet.
consumables.
Be quick. We are waiting for you here.
Oh, hell. Seems like the end of the game. Which is crazy that this is so much shorter than the other ones. We've only been playing for like 2 hours. Oh no, it's a book. Can't go in there. I mean, really, they should go into the dining room in the front and distract him, and I'll sneak in the back and I'll stab him with the lance. That's what we should do. I'm gonna go look around for other consumables. And then the game pulled a 4-hour religious puzzle on us. That's true. I'm not gonna rule that out. Also, I never found all the keys for those boxes. Thank you. That's to go downstairs. We don't want to do that just yet. We can go in her room, but there's nothing there. Can't go in Godoy's room. All these guests are gonna wake up tomorrow to, like, the kitchen being destroyed because there was, like, a fight between demons. Okay, let's look in our room. They're gonna be like, what happened last night? It's gonna turn into a dude, where's my car situation. That's a book. There may not be anything up here. Yeah, there's some stuff in the garden, but I don't know if I can get out there. I don't think the game's gonna let me out there. Somebody had something on their bookshelf still, but that might have been like Napoleon's room or something. I can't remember whose room it was. Can't go in Piaget's room. Nope, can't go in Washington's room. I think this is Elizabeth's room. Like in the Hangover movie, yeah. And then. Yeah, exactly. So that's a letter. I don't think there's anything in here. I like that this room isn't locked off. Like, you can come in here if you want to. But there's no point to after chapter 2. Beep boop. Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
Oh, Monsieur Volner asked me to prepare his belongings in anticipation of his imminent departure, sir.
His departure?
I'm
so
so glad I looked around.
Yes, he seemed to be in rather a hurry.
Ah, very well. Would you know where I might bump into him one last time?
Ah, if sir would like to say goodbye, sir will find him in his room.
Thank you.
I like how Louis said that, like, oh yeah, I guess his dad is dead. I guess he would be leaving. Silly me. Louis is the worst. Okay, we can still go upstairs, but let's go look in Walner's room first. We can go back in here, too. There's some stuff in here. That was just a book. I wish Louis' walk speed was a little faster. It is quite slow. Okay, I think I grabbed all these things. Alright, so this room's done. Maybe Wolner will give me something to kill Mortimer with.
Johann.
Louis, I haven't the time.
What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. What do you think? And going as far away as possible. Sir Gregory is dead. And in case you haven't grasped it yet, I am no longer safe here.
None of us are
If you
safe.
value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a
no,
second.
No, I haven't time. Good luck in the future.
That's it? What? That's it? Bud. What? That's so pointless. I thought he was gonna give me like a magic weapon, or like a battle axe, or like some magic sand I can throw in his face or something. I don't know. All these little corners are tough to navigate and check all of them and make sure you grabbed everything. I'm gonna see if there's any more Devil's Thorn I can pick up, or whatever. Oh yeah. Nice. Because I had so much Devil's Thorn for a while, I didn't need it. There.
Dante's Purgatory.
Oh.
Why does your mind presume to flight when you're still like the imperfect grub, the worm before it's attained its final form?
Waldo, we're getting out of here, buddy. Can't do anything with the painting. Can't do anything with that. These are notes we've already read, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, those are the same. Alright, bye Waldo, I'll come back for you. I'd really come back for Waldo before we'd come back for our own mother. Alright. I guess let's go get Mortimer. I don't think there's anything else to do. Take the bird and leave the island. Like, good luck, weird sisters. Have fun. Emily should have been in Waldo's body. Oh my god, that would have been so cool. And here we go, I guess. It's about to get crazy.
Good. Are you ready, Louis? Can we go?
I guess we're ready.
Yes. Let's get it over with.
Boom, load screen. Sounds like we got a trait. Long load.
Louis, I've been expecting...
Are we gonna push him off here?
I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emily, you brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me.
Stars are freaking
you never
out.
Had a chance.
Help! My head! Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
You creatures are
Oh
pitiful.
no!
Tell me, Emma, are you sure you are right to bring your sister back in that grotesque body?
So he's got immunities to conviction and science, so those two things aren't going to be useful. But I don't know if he has a vulnerability. He must, but we don't know what it is yet, or it's another immunity. TBD. I don't think diversion is... Contrary, Emma... Emma? On the contrary, Emma, it's the chance of her life. Don't listen to him, Emma. We're united, Emma. Divert Mortimer's attention. Does psychology work on Emma? Not necessarily, but it's not an immunity. We don't know what diversion does. Let's try diversion.
Mortimer! Is this how you managed to manipulate your brother?
Oh, now, Louis, don't think you can change the topic so easily. The question remains open.
They look like zombies.
After everything Emily has been through, a life lost creating this character, Do you really think she's going to just let you take over the main role?
Emily, I promised you we would find you a better body. I'll do everything in my power to help you.
No, stop, Emma. He's trying to manipulate you.
You killed her. And now you think she's just going to, what, leave it at that?
I know. You will never forgive me.
Don't listen to him, Emma. I swear, I mean you no harm.
Oh, shit. He's succeeding.
Emily, you have always been the dominant one. And you expect me to believe that you're now going to simply hand over your whole life's work? You can't fool me, my girl. I can read you like a book.
Oh no. Works on her. Conviction. And something else. Of course there's no conviction. Alright. They're both equal. It's a lie, Emma. Emma is stronger than Emily. I don't think we want to say that. It's gonna go with it's a lie, because I don't think saying that they're both equal is good. So let's go with it's a lie.
Emma, he's lying. Don't listen to him. He'd do anything to undermine us.
No, it's true, Louis. The Emily I knew would never have accepted such humiliation.
Emma, no.
Oh,
Trust me.
jeez.
She spent her life creating this identity, day after day.
Oh,
and
my
playing the
sisters are
main
gonna
role.
die.
And you think now she's going to agree to be your servant?
I am sure you have already planned your vengeance.
Damn it, she's yielding. No, Emma. Stay calm, I beg you. You're playing right into his hands.
This is all your fault.
Tactless.
No,
Oh,
Emma,
God.
stay concentrated.
To hell with your plan!
Emma!
Louis manipulated us, Emily! Open your eyes for crying out loud!
Stop! Emma, no! What on earth are you doing?
Let him deal with Father himself! It is not my problem!
Louis, no! I should never have trusted you again. We've lost everything because of you.
Here, my daughter. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
You know what to do if you want to make sure she never betrays you again.
Louis, no. Oh, this went darkest timeline. Don't. Oh. Holy shit. Oh boy. Well. Is that the end? That's the end music. Oh, that went bad. Oh, that went real bad. This might not be optimal. Holy shit, indeed. Oh my god. I want to replay this last chapter. Wow. I picked the wrong shit. Oh, I think that's just the end. Oh no, I got like the bad ending.
Von Vollmer tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country estate in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France upon the fall of the kingdom.
Oh, whoa.
He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles
Alright,
and
well at least
properties.
he got a good ending.
Napoleon Bonaparte continued his political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000 Frenchmen.
This is a weird way to break up that
and
number.
leave France poorer and weaker than ever before.
Good job, buddy.
Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference.
That went really bad.
During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess remained close for a few years to the royal couple, until George III's health inexplicably worsened. She suddenly vanished from the royal court upon the advent of the regency of the Prince of Wales
George IV. His Eminence Piaggi, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors. Although all his ambitions had become possible, to the stupefaction of his entourage, the Cardinal preferred
Louisiana.
to retire to his Tuscan monastery, far from all political and diplomatic commitments. Fascinated by the techniques of exorcism and demonology, he dedicated the last years of his life to the study of Inquisition reports. On his return to Paris, Peyrou gave himself up to his peers of the revolutionary courts. He admitted to being implicated in several state corruption cases. Found guilty of treason toward the Republic, he was executed without
And
a
executed anyhow.
Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Oh boy. What about... Oh, failed. That was the big fail. I brought the Alazif back to the continent. I got help from the Hillsborough sisters to confront Lord Mortimer. I was possessed by Lord Mortimer. I failed to kill Lord Mortimer. I failed to leave the island safe and sound. So I guess we just stayed there then. Wow, that went bad. That went really, really bad. Not good. Not good. Bet you became the prince then. Oh. Peru will never forget you. That sucks. Oh my god, that's the end? That last chapter is so short. I wonder if they made that last chapter kind of shorter on, or that last episode, if they made that shorter on purpose to, so you can replay it, you know? If you fuck up as badly as I did. If I can reselect just that last bit, I'm gonna do it again, because I would like to not fail it. You got help from the sisters and brought some back, or brought a book back, so positives seem pretty positive, right? We at least did that. All right, let's, jeez. Can I just redo this one? Yeah, okay, let's fix this. I would like to do that again, please. That went quite bad. Okay, can't equip any books. That's fine. I wonder where that last page was. Okay, so we're crazy because we read the book. We're gonna do that again.
Where am I?
It's all right, son. Don't panic. It's over.
I'm back? Where are the guests?
I invited them to go up to their rooms. They're resting. Don't worry.
Gregory?
We won, Louis. It's over.
He's dead?
Definitively. Now the way is clear. At any rate, rejoice. Great things await us.
What did you do to him?
I devoured his soul.
I love the way he says that.
I didn't
I
see you use
devoured
the
his
Holy
soul.
Lance.
Indeed not. I didn't need to. Can't you guess how I did it? The Lance of Longinus is just a vessel, Louis. It could have been any object that had the blood of Christ on it. The blood of an ancient, more precisely. But I didn't need the blood of an ancient. You see,
Retreating to your
I've
bed.
been in
Aw,
dear Lord
swap your cat to the
Mortimer's
duster.
physical
There you
body
go.
for longer than my brother has been in
Have a good night,
Sir
Dale.
Gregory Holmes.
That's our sister
Therefore,
discount on
I
books and
am an
helping in
ancient,
drugs.
Louis.
I know, right? Alright, let's go. How did he do it? Because we didn't ask that last time.
What happened in the ether?
I surpassed
Did you reload the last chapter? Yeah, I did. Find out more.
What do you mean you surpassed him?
I made sure he was poisoned by my blood before our little chat. Remember the cup of tea in the dining room? I wagered that Gregory simply wouldn't be
I didn't
able
like
to
my
let it get
ending,
go.
so I'm doing it
Old
again.
habits do die hard.
You put your blood in your tea?
And he put the hangman's rope round his own neck. Ironic, isn't it? Unable to extract himself from his physical body, it didn't take much time for me to absorb him. In any case, what's done is done. I'm going to rest in the dining room.
The ending was quite unexpected.
Join me
I know,
when
right?
you're ready. The time has come to end this little antisocial gathering.
No doubt about it. This family is rotten to the marrow.
And
I
you're a
did right
part
not
of
to
it.
Trust them. Home told me that my last resort was to find my sister. I hope Emma will be able to help me.
Alright. For France. Was there anything else we could do? Everyone was up in their rooms. Wolner is the only one that we could talk to. Right? We didn't save our mom, so I don't know that we could actually save our mom unless maybe we had Emily there, but if Emily were there, then I don't think that she would have killed Sarah. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so let's see if I can just go in there and talk to Wolner, even though I don't want to skip this step just in case it means something.
Johann.
Louis, I haven't the time.
What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. What do you think? And going as far away as possible. Sir Gregory is dead. And in case you haven't grasped it yet, I am no longer safe here. If you value your life, you had better do the same.
Hey, wait a
second.
second.
No, I haven't time.
Nope.
Good luck in the future.
Do. Okay, talk to that guy, and then Emily's room is just down here. Or Emma, Emily, whichever. Oh no, it's around the corner. I always think it's on the same hallway as Wolner. I like how, like, design-wise, because there are so many guest rooms, they have it divided between, like, this area that's, like, brighter with yellow walls and more lights and the, like, white marble floors. So they have it divided between that and then also, like, this all-wood area with, like, dark marble ceilings. Oh, I never noticed all the paintings up there. See, you never look up in video games to appreciate the video game ceilings. There should be a series on YouTube or something, video game ceilings. Anyhow, but I like that because it helps me remember, like, whose rooms are in what part, or, like, if I'm even remotely in the correct area. It really went downhill. It really did. It went so poorly downhill. There's, like,
Emma is fully recovered.
I remember it was a feature that came in Sims 3 kind of, like, late.
Emma, excuse
but you
me
could
for
add
turning up, like,
Louis,
custom
your
ceilings
timing is perfect.
in your
I'm
Sims
not so
home, but
sure.
you were
Home is dead.
really never
Killed
looking
by
at the
Mortimer?
ceiling. How'd you know?
Holm. He warned me that it was probably going to happen.
Looks like she's better.
Louis, I have brought Emily back from the ether.
I beg your pardon?
It was the last thing Holm did, as if to give us a chance of making it through. He guided me step by step just before he disappeared. Unfortunately, I could only bring her back in the body of a servant.
Couldn't you find someone better?
Are you serious? You brought her back in the body of a man?
Now how am I
You've
going to
seen
sleep
many
with
women
her?
on the island. No. So I had to make do, and anyway, she'll have all the time she needs to find another body if we get out of here alive. I don't think now is the right time to be cherry-picking bodies. I don't want to rush you, but time is short. We are in great danger. When Holmes sensed his death was imminent, he warned me that we would be next.
It was to be expected.
But why attack us?
Oh my god. Good god, I know why. Or holy shit, I think I know. I think I'm gonna go with the free one. I love how she's like, have you seen the women on this island? It's like, really? I think the only other one was our mother, and no. Also, she's dead too, so.
Good god. I know what he's thinking.
I know what he's
obsessed
thinking.
With Cronus and Zeus.
That's true, but what's the connection?
He thinks he's both. Now one, now the other.
I mean, he succeeded
Looking at the
in the
statue
last
in the
ending I
Great Hall,
got.
it's easy to imagine him as Zeus. And by
He did
doing
take her
away with
body.
his brother, he's about to start a war of the gods. I'll bet he's planning to attack his father, Emma. And besides that, he also
Oh yeah, there
thinks
was
he's
the other
Cronus,
dead girl, but that would have been
devouring
more
his
creepy,
children
yeah.
To ensure that none of his sons will turn
I
against
forgot about
him.
Elizabeth. She's been dead for a while.
In mythology, Kronos doesn't attack his daughters, if I remember rightly.
Are you serious? Do you really want to take that chance?
No,
I mean,
I was just saying.
He kind of made one kill the
Count
other.
on us. You wouldn't know how to defeat an ancient, child-eating, all-powerful demon, would you?
Well, believe it or not, he gave me the answer himself. We're gonna need the blood from a demon older than him. And it just so happens that I have the Holy Lance. It touched the blood of Christ.
What's the connection? You're not trying to say that Christ is...
I'll have to ask you to trust me on this one. Once this is over, we'll all have a few bones to pick, but for the time being...
All right, we'll follow you.
Good. Let's go then.
Wonder how the story changes if you actually kill Emma instead of Emily. So did you do the same thing? Oh yeah, you also got Emily killed.
Are you sure you're ready? You were all right?
Yes.
I like how...
Yes, I feel a lot
It
better.
obviously got us both.
It's all a bit
It plays on your perception
Sister,
that
I believe
you
we're
were
ready
always
for the
only
end
going to
game.
sleep with Emily, which the game kind of threw that back in your face, which I really liked. It was like, oh yeah, you didn't actually know who you were sleeping with, you idiot. Good job. I like how they did that, and I like how they didn't necessarily tell you right away. You just got a thing that said, you think you picked the right sister, and it's like, oh, did I? Alright, so the only thing I picked up was golden elixir. Is it close? Yeah, it's kind of close. I'll go get it. I'll go pick it up. He's up in Mortimer's office. Yeah, it would be really fun to replay this and, you know, do everything differently. Alright, which side was it on? Yeah. Give me. Alright, let's go. The nice part is now I don't have to go through all the rooms again. Because we got everything we need. You want to replay it and support home? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna see what happens when you know, pick the right sister, or support home instead, or... Nope, not that way. You know, I want to see, or like, try and get the story out of Sarah. What happened. Alright. Let's go.
Louis, there you are.
Yeah, getting to
Look,
Sarah in
she's
time to
better.
save her.
Perfect.
Good. Are you ready, Louis?
Sure.
Can we go?
Yes. Let's get it over with.
So hopefully I can remember what I did last time so I don't do it again. Hopefully I remember.
Louis, I've been expecting... Oh, I see you haven't come alone. To what do I owe the honor, Duchess?
I thought this discussion should concern the whole family.
Surprise, Father.
Emily, you brought her back from the ether. Well, I am impressed, my children.
It's over, Father.
We can't let you go on like this.
Enough!
Louis!
Who on earth do you think you are, for heaven's sake? Did you think I wouldn't know what you are planning? You are mere insects compared to me. You never had a chance.
Help! My head!
Let's do it!
Now!
Ah, how dare you!
Keep going, it's working!
You creatures are pitiful. Tell me, Emma.
Not sure that
you
plot twist
you're
was
right
needed.
To bring your sister back in that grotesque body?
Okay. So, in that grotesque body. Oh, there's no time limit here. So diversion didn't work. On the contrary, Emma, it's the chance of her life. I mean, let's try this.
On the contrary, Emma, Emily will be able to exist by herself. Once she's changed bodies, you'll finally be able to live your own separate lives.
No more resentment or comparisons ever again.
You'll be free at last.
Oh, that's a good
Emma.
point.
Perfect.
Yes.
Emily, you have always been the dominant one.
That
You
pose
expect
is
me
not
to
the
believe
best, I know.
That you're now going to simply hand over your whole life's work? You can't fool me, my girl. I can read you like a book.
Okay, so last time I used manipulation and that didn't work. It's a lie, Emma. Emma, think of the good times. They're both equal. Here's the thing. I know diversion's not going to work on Mortimer. And she said that she was not stronger than Emily. Because I want him to use this on on Emma, not on Mortimer. They're both equals, kind of supporting what she said. All right, let's try that. Because I thought I wish there was like a way to look back at what's his face said. Living in the shadow of her sister, Emma shares the same identity with her in the eyes of the world. Two sisters linked in their destiny in the most intimate way possible. Workplace, boyfriends, lovers, the two sisters shared everything together. This double identity was much appreciated by Charlotte de Mecklenburg-Strelitz, the present Queen of England, when she asked the two sisters to serve the crown. By the time, Emma had increasingly greater difficulty with her role as a double. It is thus tired of her role that Emma travels to the Mortimer mansion as diplomatic representative of England. Vikings don't study occultism. I feel like saying they're both equal, though, is not gonna work, and I'm worried that diversion is going to be directed at Mortimer, which I don't want, and It's a Lie didn't work. Although that makes me think that they are both equal is the only logical one. So I'm going to go with they're both equal. Because I'm worried that he's going to direct this at Mortimer, which we know is not going to work.
Emily, don't believe a single word of what he's saying. You both braved hell together. United. And that's the only way we can get out of it.
Maybe that's what he means by equals, is that they were
Yes, you
united.
are right, Louis. We will not be misled by this kind of manipulation,
There you
Father.
go.
Good. We stand firm. If this continues, Mortimer won't have any hold on us.
Emma, my dear daughter, let me help you. You have won. Look, you have it all. You are Duchess Hillsborough. You are rich. You are young, beautiful, influential. I'm so proud of you. You are the one I've been waiting for. You know what she's like. You know she harbors vengeance in her heart. She'll never let you have all this to yourself. Never. I beseech you. Let me help you.
He's trying to turn them on each other.
You, darling.
Don't listen to him. He doesn't love you. He wants to devour us. Emma, look at her. Trust your sister. Remember what Holm told us, I think is the right.
Don't believe him, Emma. Look at what he did to Gregory, his own brother.
You have no idea who he really was. I knew him. I endured his bullying. He was a vicious manipulator. Look at yourselves. Why are you here? Who persuaded you to kill me? Your very own father. Don't you think that since your arrival here, at my home, if I really wanted to kill you, I would have had every opportunity?
Louis.
No, Emma. Don't believe him.
Uh-oh.
But Louis, it's true.
Oh, shit.
Who persuaded us to attack him? Who whispered a plan in our ears? What can you say to dispute that?
Don't listen to him. He doesn't love you. Oh, it's kind of giving me a second chance. Look at her. Trust your sister. I'm gonna say trust your sister.
Emma, look at her. Look at Emily. You know her. She knows you.
But
Go on. Look at her. It is her. She loves you. She's counting on you.
Emma, help us.
My sister.
There we go.
Get him!
Louis.
Arm yourself with a nail or the lance? That's why we took the nail? Oh. I guess that works if you pick the wrong lance. Oh. It'd be cooler to stab him with the nail. Next time we have to choose partners, let's not decide on boobs alone. Yeah, exactly. This is cool. I kind of want to do it with the nail. Although we don't know if that's... I'm going to do the lance, because we're pretty sure that that's got the blood. So let's go with the lance.
No, don't do it.
It's
Get
over.
him.
You've lost.
No, Louis. No, stop.
Oh, that's a weird sound for stabbing a body.
You will regret your actions when you see him.
Come, Louis. It's over.
Let's leave.
Just gonna leave him there? I can take over this cool house? I guess it is in the middle of nowhere. It's not close to anything. Okay. I'm sure the nail would have worked. I just felt like we didn't necessarily have a guarantee that it was one of the correct nails, but I think that's why it worked on the door. So that's the only difference in the ending cutscene there, is that we all just walk out.
Tightened his political and spiritual grip on King Frederick William. On the death of the king in 1797, Johann retired with his wife to his country
This might be
estate
pretty similar.
in order to continue his work on his theological and alchemical thesis. Manuel Godoy's close relationship with Napoleon enabled him to claim a part of Portugal, as well as the protection of France.
Yeah, it made less
upon
of
the
an
fall
impact.
Of the kingdom. He died in the company of his beloved mistress Pepita after recovering all his titles and properties.
I thought something
Napoleon
drastically
Bonaparte
different would happen at the end, but
continued
not
his
that much.
political and military rise until his self-proclamation as emperor. His excessive ambition would cost the lives of 1,700,000
The only one I think would be different in
Frenchmen
this scenario is
and leave
Washington.
France poorer and weaker than ever before. Deported and imprisoned by the British on St. Helena Island, he died on the 5th of May, 1821, as an exile to general indifference. During his second term, George Washington had to deal with a number of rebellions. He enraged public opinion by building close diplomatic links with Great Britain, which forced him to give up a third term in office. He retired to his country estate until his death, without being able to implement the annexation of the highly coveted Louisiana Territory. The Duchess, enabling Great Britain to build closer ties with the United States on both political and commercial fronts, was her last diplomatic feat. She gradually withdrew from the English court and had to retire to the country, supported by her ever-present friend, the author Jane Austen. They say that the Duchess inspired her novel Emma, which became a bestseller in the year 1816. His Eminence Piaggi, having successfully accomplished his mission, returned to His Holiness the Pope with full honors. Although all his ambitions had become possible, to the stupefaction of his entourage, the cardinal preferred to retire to his Tuscan monastery.
Yeah, there's some
far
weird name
from all
dropping, right?
political and diplomatic commitments. Fascinated by the techniques of exorcism and demonology, he dedicated the last years of his life to the study of Inquisition reports. On his return to Paris, Peyroux resigned from his posting as judge at the revolutionary courts. He withdrew to the south of France with his daughter.
Oh, he
until
got a
his
different
death.
ending.
Nothing more was ever heard of Lord Mortimer. His sudden disappearance was a topic of conversation in the European courts, but only for a few months.
Then what became of Louis? Did he take over the Golden Order? Did Emily ever get a new body? So that was the good ending. Defeated Mortimer using the Holy Lance, defeated Mortimer with my sisters, brought Alazif back to the continent, left the island safe and sound. I got help from the Hillsborough sisters to confront Lord Mortimer. So we didn't fail anything. There were no alternate paths. That's really interesting. One of his grandchildren won the World Cup in soccer. He convinced everyone to vote in favor that says Louisiana was annexed to the U.S. Oh, I see, I see. Became a vegetarian and learned to love Peach. Interesting. But they never really tell you anything else about what became of Louis and the other sister. Game? I want to know. Okay, Sergio, when you played, what happened? Was yours very different? Ending-wise, at least. Yeah, you want to know too. So I guess they never explain that, which seems kind of shitty, considering all the trouble we went through to get her back. Also, we promised our mom, this seemed of no consequence, which was disappointing. We promised our mom we would take her out of the ether, and there is, as far as I know, no way to do that, unless that random person we didn't run into was our way to do that. Ending-wise, you got the same ending, except you got everyone to vote in favor. Okay, okay. And I'm very curious to see how it would go if you hadn't shot Emily. Does that mean that Sarah would be alive? Would Sarah be involved at the end here? You know, would she have helped you fight Mortimer at the end? Does she die no matter what? I guess we'll have to play it again at some point to find out. Now we can skip this. All right, that's the end. That's good. I like that. That last episode is much shorter than I expected. So it makes it a little nice though, because if you screw up like I did, it doesn't take you forever to replay it. So that's nice. Maybe she could be put in a servant as well. That's what I was thinking. Is like her spirit could be put into somebody, because like the only people around at this point that aren't famous are the servants. Just ruin these poor servants' lives to put dead people in them. So weird. You also did several things the same way as you. You couldn't save Sarah, and you also shot Emily. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's really interesting. I really enjoyed that. Something different. Oh yeah, something different for you is that Jacques killed himself. So we saved him up until the end. So it's interesting, when you get the bad ending, Jacques gets executed, but if you get the good ending, Jacques lives, you know, he resigns from his job, and then he gets to live out his days with his daughter, which seems good. So better than him killing himself or, you know, being executed. Those were good. I don't know if anything different happens with Wolner. I want to know why we saw like that dead body of his on the balcony at one point. I don't know why that was there. Like, either that's an artifact from something that got cut from the game, or like there's an alternate thing that could happen to him. And who else? Who else had some weird stuff? Like, I don't think you could really change anything with Napoleon, because you don't interact with him very much. And then with Godoy, I don't know. There's really much else you can do with him. The only other big thing I could see maybe impacting that would be if you were unable to influence everyone heading into the vote. Like if you failed all of them, how that would go. I wonder if there's any way to save Holm, though. You suspect not. It seems too important of a plot point. I think so, yeah. I think he probably dies no matter what you do. That never made sense to you? Which part? Who else did we, and obviously, like, you can't save Elizabeth. I mean, she was, like, her character was pretty much just gone after the second chapter, or second episode. And the only time you see her again is in the last episode, where you have to manually drag bodies around to, rearrange them in a proper order for whatever reason while you're in the Fade or the Ether. I'm wondering if I just didn't explore the Ether well enough. I feel like I did. It was great. I'm glad you liked it. I really enjoyed it. I still have a lot of questions. Oh, the Wolner part. Yeah. The random Wolner body we found on accident. I was like, oh shit, he died and nobody's talking about it. This is really weird. And then, so, you know, I think it was in episode 2. I was able to glitch through a door at one point, which was hysterical. But I think overall it was a pretty solidly built game. It played pretty well. It's definitely a little buggy. It's definitely got a charming little jankiness to it. But I did overall enjoy it. There was a lot of really great plot twists that I wasn't expecting. Two of my favorite ones were when Louis and his mom were like, oh yeah, remember that time we kidnapped a baby? And then when we confronted Mortimer about, like, oh yeah, my mom says you're a demon, but I think she's just being crazy. And he's like, no, she's right. Like, those were two plot twists that were like awesome, because I was just like, I can't believe this is what's happening right now. It was great. Oh, about Wolner, it's not a bug. After the confrontation with the twins, when Louis escapes the room, there's a short black screen where you can hear Wolner talking to someone and then being hit. It was Sarah who bumped into him on the balcony and knocked him out. Oh, interesting. So he was supposed to... How does Louis not react to that, though? That's insane to me. He should totally react to that and be like, oh man, Wolner's not... Like, that's so weird. He should be like, Wolner should be knocked... Like, why is he not in his room? Like, nothing out of Louis for seeing a conked out Wolner on the balcony. Oh my god. Also on the map, there was a room that you never went into. It showed up on the map. It was next to Piaget's room, and it looked like there was a door there, but it never unlocked. And then, and it looked like it went to like a rotunda. So maybe that was something old. What else was weird and unanswered? I think those were the big ones. Yeah, that room we never went there. It seemed like you couldn't go there. When you find the servant dead in the sewers, you can meet Sarah immediately afterwards. Okay. Interesting. A lot of questions still, but like I think as a whole it makes sense. It just goes so off the rails. Like every time I'm like, wow, this game is crazy. Like the next episode happened, I was like, oh my god, this game is really crazy. But it was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I'll definitely play it again at some point. Again, we have so many games to get through. I don't know when we're gonna get to it, but this was a short stream. I'm actually not done to be streaming. Denmark, I think you were asking me about if I heard from my friend. I think he is probably gonna cancel, which I kind of was getting that feeling. I think he had a bad day, so I think that he's canceling. I'm just gonna check. So what we'll do is we'll take a stretch break, and we'll play something else after this. I don't think I want to start Resident Evil today, but we can play something else instead. So I'll look at the library. We can figure out, you know, maybe what you guys want to see me play. We can check that out. Something that's not too horribly long, but yeah, I'm just gonna confirm with him that he's staying home for the night, and then if that's the case, we'll play something else for at least another few hours, because it's only been 3.5 hours. That last chapter was super short, which I was not expecting, so we'll play something else for a little bit. Yeah, you know, sometimes you can just tell, but I get it. Like, if you've had a long day, the last thing you want to do is just like, especially if you've had a bad day, you want to go home and put on your PJs and just like chill. I totally get that. But yeah, let me just check. I'll just check. And let me play some, let me back out of this. I also see there's downloadable content, but I don't know what that is necessarily, because every episode is downloadable content. You're just kidding about Grizz, but it is short. How short is Grizz? Oh, like 3 to 4.5 hours? I mean, I would be down. So think about it, guys. And let me know. Let me exit out of here. There we go. Hey, it's my desktop. All right, so let's hop on over here. Let me play some music for you. I'll throw on the council music, because it's what I have queued up. Maybe. Here we go. Oh, I just picked a very good spot. Nice. Cool desktop background. Thank you. Yeah, it's a picture from the Hubble Space Telescope, which is one of my favorite things. It's where I always get my desktop backgrounds from. Is I love the Hubble space pictures. They're always so good. Your back needs a stretch break real bad. Yeah. I need to get up and move around for a second. And I need a new snack because I'm getting sick of eating popcorn. So let's take a short stretch break. I'll sort some things out and I'll come back, and we're either going to end the stream or play something else for a little bit. So never watched a complete playthrough, but think that's what it said. Okay, cool. All right, so let's take a break real quick, and then we'll be back. All right, see you guys in a minute.